Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your Dungeon Master, and today we're joined by Pidge.
Hello, I am a Rock Gnome Transfiguration Wizard, level 6. In honor of Griffin McElroy, I am a Nuzlocke challenge character. I only take transfiguration spells, and if I die, I'm dead for good.
A monist.
Hello, I am a level 6 fighter with twin swords strapped across my back and decked out all in leather.
Tin Man.
Hello, I am Tin Man. I am an artificer, Warforge. I am covered in metal armor, and I carry a large crossbow.
And Crud Jr.
Hello, I'm Crud Jr. I'm a mysterious figure decked out all in black, and all you can see are my glowing red eyes.
All right. You are all in the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild Hall. It's a wooden building with a bar, a sitting area, and a cork board with job flyers posted. And today it is hoppin'. All the guild members are here. Everybody's excited. It's a big day. Guilderland opens today. And Azreen and Thea are hiring all the guild members to help facilitate a nice, smooth opening event. So, Nulasag is doling out assignments. He's got a big bag that each team can send a member to reach into to pull out a random assignment based on their skill level.
I'm glad it's based on skill level.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Did we just go up and grab one?
Yeah. Yep. Pick a team leader. And
I will collect the piece of paper
Oh,
from the
I was
fleshy.
going to have Rufus do it.
If a fleshy can do these jobs, I am sure that I can do just fine.
Okay.
I give Rufus a little bit of food so that the poor puppy doesn't feel unloved.
He
And
appreciates
I scratch
it.
Rufus behind the ears.
I do feed
Good
him, but
boy.
My
it's never
character
enough.
reaches into the bag and pulls out one of the pieces of paper.
all right, you take it back over to your teammates because there are people just plunging into the bag themselves. Poor Nulasag is almost overwhelmed by all of the guild members.
He's like
My
2 feet tall.
character
Yeah.
looks at the paper to see what it says.
It says that you're going to be working security for, oh my gosh, you're so lucky, Dolly Portent.
Ooh! I love her!
The world
actually do.
famous bard who will be headlining at the opening night show for Guilderland.
She's from my neighborhood.
Okay.
It was a
She's
very
really
poor
nice.
neighborhood.
Hmm. She's a national treasure.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, as soon as Tin Man reads that out loud, you get a couple of guild members who are standing close by. They're like, "Oh, hey, you're so lucky! Oh my god, I got lifeguard!" And they just kind of
You're going to get a
pout
great
and walk
tan.
off. But you guys gonna make your way over to Guilderland?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are.
I guess.
Can we collect lots of paper things first for her to sign?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are worth gold. Come on.
I take some of the papers that have watermarks at the top of them that say Fire Breathing Kittens Guild for sale in redbubble.com in our guild store. And I take a whole stack of them with us.
All right. So you head towards Guilderland, and it's in the northeast part of Nikomoy, up the coast, right on the bay. There used to be kind of a small boardwalk carnival set up, but that area was purchased and expanded upon to make a huge amusement park with an attached water park and then a great big performance arena.
Is the water park called H2O No?
No. It's just the water park at Guilderland.
All right.
Yeah.
Basically, it's Dollywood.
Fun fact, I have maps of Dollywood and Splash Country hanging up.
Yeah, we can see them right now.
Yeah. That's Splash Country.
Is that trademarked?
Dollywood's over there.
Oh.
Are we allowed to say trademarked things on the podcast?
Well, I didn't make them up. These are real places that you should go visit if you live in the Tennessee. I don't know.
Yeah, free advertising for them.
It is impressive what you fleshies can manage to do on your own.
Are you waterproof, Tin Man?
That's a good point.
That is a good question.
Are we gonna find out?
Oh.
That is a good question.
Do you think? Do we have any spells to help with this?
I have mending if he rusts.
Oh, okay, that works.
Oh, I got mending. I can mend myself. No problem with that.
Yeah, so you're waterproof by repair. You're fine.
Yeah, I have mending already, so it's... Oh, yeah. You guys notice my character has a little robotic metal dog walking alongside of him. So,
Oh, what's
We
your
are
name? I
familiar
try to
with
scratch
that.
the ears.
his name is 01.
What happened to 00? Oh no.
The guild is getting very pet heavy.
As it
Like
should.
everybody's got some. Yeah.
It is an iron defender.
All
It's
right,
basically-
I give it a treat. What does it do when I hand it the same food that I handed Rufus?
It picks it up and doesn't really... It holds it in its mouth, basically.
Good boy. Pat him on the head.
It's not really much of a pet. It's... whatever. It's a construct, so...
It can crush my bones. I'm just patting it on the head.
It's much more useful in battle than Rufus
Yes, it
is.
A pupper is a pupper.
Now the question is, will it rust?
I can repair it, too. It's self-repairing as well, so...
A follow-up question. Does Crud Jr. know who Dolly Portent is?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I heard
Has he
Dolly
not
Portent
kept up with the
has
times?
a large amount of flesh for a fleshy.
Yeah, but not all of it's hers.
Oh my gosh. Is she a construct because of the...
Partially.
In our world, Dolly Portent is all natural.
Dolly Portent is very proud of her construct. She will tell you all about it.
Nothing wrong with that.
I respect a fleshy that's part. That at least it
All right, well,
makes themselves.
let's get all the booby jokes out now. Just everybody say booby.
Booby, booby, booby.
There you go.
Come on, it's.
I'm good. I'm good.
Get it out of your systems.
I never said it at all. I was
I'm
being
just-
classy, gosh darn it. For once.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So you guys easily make it to the employee entrance of Gilderland. There are guild members outside the gates that are checking credentials.
Do they make us pass a sobriety check with the way that we're giggling?
You guys have all been around the guild hall long enough and have accomplished enough that there's already stories and
About our lack of
gossip
sobriety?
about you. So it's more just you're recognized and waved in.
Okay.
There's one roguish looking gnome that gives you like a thumbs up as you walk through.
A gnome, you say? Pidge, what have you been doing?
Last time, I think the last episode I was in was a sex club. Yeah. So,
In
Yeah.
which you did nothing.
yep. That's fun.
Too bad I didn't know about that before this episode. I feel like maybe Dolly might be too much for you guys after a sex club. Just so much flesh happening. But anyway, so as you are, there's people running to and fro. You see guild members, you see other employees that are obviously helping with the setup, doing final touches, keeping the grounds clean. You feel the ground rumble just a little bit, and you look over and you see a roller coaster zoom up a rail and do a loop-de-loop. It's not too far away from where you're at right now.
Ooh.
And you can see a Ferris wheel on the other side of the park that's, they're doing the final checks on everything. And on the admission, you pass the admission side as you walked around, and it's just the whole boardwalk is just packed with people ready for it to open.
Cool. Oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, there's calliope music. You can hear some musicians tuning their instruments. It's just a whole lot of activity happening right now. But there is a large metal building that you're directed to. That's where the talent is. It's the staging area for the day and for the evening festivities. So you can head that way, or you can go off into the park.
Oh, well, we were hired for security guys, right? So let's find our charge that we're supposed to protect.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you enter this big building, and it's one corridor after the other. There's different names on different doors for bands. There's a magician. There's a dance troupe. You hear behind one door the sound of what must be a lot of people wearing tap shoes, practicing something. And it's kind of maze-like, just how big this building is. There's also offices and stuff, and you're not exactly sure where you need to go.
I look around to see if I can find someone who might know where we're supposed to go.
All right. Give me a perception check, because there's just people all over the place.
Should we all do it?
Yeah, sure, you can all do it.
11.
Okay, that's 18.
He's probably got this covered. I rolled very low.
16.
Okay. Yeah, with an 18, you scan the crowds pushing up and down these hallways and see at the back of the particular corridor you're on a tall, thin young man with a clipboard.
Excuse me. I motion towards the individual with the clipboard.
He tilts his glasses down and looks at you over them, and approaches. Yes, can I help you?
We have been assigned to security detail for Dolly Portent.
He looks you over. He's, right. Do you have any credentials or?
I
I
show my
motion to
fire-breathing kittens guild tattoo.
Yeah, mine's on the back of my left hand.
Mine's melted into my character's metal body, so...
Crud Jr., where's yours?
You see him motion towards his chest, and out from his chest comes red glowing shape of the seal.
All right. Well, that's certainly good
On your
enough for
skin?
me.
No,
On the robe?
no, it's
Oh.
projected outwards.
That's fine.
We will find out what skin you have one day.
Maybe not.
I don't. Okay, I'll let that go.
You just,
I don't know how you
His
do
personal
that.
mission is to understand what a Crud Jr.
Did you do
is.
that with like a spell? Was that minor illusion or?
Well, if you would have stayed a wizard, other dad, you'd know.
Oh.
Oh no, this is the first episode with Amonist and Crud Jr. Do you guys know one another? Pidge asks innocently.
We might.
Is this your son?
I might know more about him than you do. I'm fairly certain he doesn't have the power to do that without something.
And we'll need to get a royalty-free sound clip of the dun 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 after the reveal there.
You just made one.
Oh, we can get one better for free than that.
Crud Jr., I am your father.
Step.
All right.
Wait, please tell me at some point you're going to shout, "You're not my real dad," and stomp off.
It could happen. Maybe
Oh,
it may not.
This episode now hangs in the balance. Will we heal a family relationship? Will we rip them further apart? These are the stories of the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild.
These are the days of their lives.
We have just established a family relationship and made it a thing here. Okay.
It's canon now.
Yes, it is.
I think you made it a thing last season. Sons don't come from nowhere.
Is that knee rub?
You have responsibility.
Uh-oh.
Okay, does Clipboard Guy with glasses have a name tag?
Yes, his name is Jeremy.
And Monas pulls his pants back up.
Oh, too much information.
Oh, you didn't know where my tattoo was. Oops.
Oh. That's like at Pidge's head level. She's like, thank you for returning the pants.
But Jeremy says, "Oh, yes, right this way. Just follow me." He kind of has to like shoulder through a couple people to get going down a hallway. And it's a couple of turns, but you finally reach a door and it's got a great big star on the outside and it says Dolly. And there's some voices on the other side of the door. He knocks and it opens and you see the face of a black tabaxi kind of peeks out and she looks over. She goes, "Oh, good. You're here to watch her. All right, hang on. Just 1 second." And she steps out. She goes, "Okay, good. So I have to go. I'm in so much hurries. You are here to protect Dolly. You keep her very, very safe. She is national treasure. Anything happens to her, I am ruined. Kittens Guild, totally ruined. We hate it forever. So you're good. You're good. Great. I have to go now."
You
And
look down at your leg, and for some reason, Pidge is hugging you, and she's so glad that you're here. I missed you so much. Never keep going, but yay.
she goes, "Oh, you're very sweet. I like you. Here is free ticket for ride."
And Monas casually picks up Pidge and just takes her away.
Fangirl blush.
I don't think Pidge meets height requirements for ride.
There's a kitty section.
No, we have no rides here.
Good.
He's magic. It's great.
Yeah, they're the teacups.
Also, here is ticket for my museum. Also, you should come to that too. And you. Have you seen the dervishes yet?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
We have tickets for that too. And she reaches into her pocket. She's just throwing tickets at you. You come to all the things. Yes, it's great.
Thank you.
When somebody whistles down the hallway, she's like, "Oh, yes, I go now. Yes, thank you so much. Keep her safe. Very important. Or we're all hated. It will be terrible."
Okay.
Will do.
okay.
And I salute.
All right, and she jaunts down the hallway, kind of
What an odd fleshy.
parkours off a corner to get around some people.
Woo.
Cool.
You know, an all-access pass would have saved a lot of paper.
Well, maybe she'll want to come see some of this stuff with us.
Yeah, and
Let's
Azreen
go
just
meet
likes
her.
to give out tickets. Just all right.
Let's go in.
You go in, and this room is packed with flowers. It's just so many bouquets have been delivered. And there's a figure whose back is currently turned to you. She's got big, big, big blonde hair.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Yes, same here.
I know.
Just wait till she turns around.
I know, I'm waiting. What else does she have?
Our DM is dying right now.
And she's wearing like a white jumpsuit that's got rhinestone designs going down the shoulders and back. Mm-hmm. And she turns around just kind of halfway to look at you. She's got big eyes, big pointy ears.
Pointy ears.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's doing it on purpose.
And she turns fully towards you, and she is a very healthy, Rubenesque upper torso.
Yeah. Is she an elf?
Well, yeah, Dolly Porton, she's a mountain elf.
Oh, I didn't know
Mountain
that.
elf. Oh.
You don't see very many full-figured elves.
Yeah, she's a rarity.
Oh, I guess that's why she's a national treasure.
That's not why. She's really
No.
nice.
Okay.
She is very. But anyway, she turns around. She goes, "Oh well, howdy, y'all. You're in my guards, right? We're just gonna have a great day today. I'm so excited. Isn't it a great day?
Oh, we're gonna have an awesome day. How are you today?
Oh, honey, I'm just fine. Come on in and make yourselves at home.
Oh, well, thank
we've got
you so
some,
much.
Well, we'll have to move some of these flowers around, but I'm sure we've got some. You want some tea? I got some sweet tea in the back.
Absolutely.
So who are you and what do you do?
Okay, I'm going to educate Crud. Crud Jr. I start listing all of
Don't
her
mind him.
works,
Don't mind him.
singing little bits for him.
He's a little old school.
You know it.
Jolene.
She goes and grabs her guitar and joins you just immediately.
And Crud Jr. gets educated.
Yeah, never heard this stuff before.
Oh.
It's,
Anyways.
Okay.
Well, darling, that's all right. Not everybody has to be a fan. But, well, you got books when you were little, right? Are you from here?
Oh, yeah, she does the book thing.
Mm-hmm.
The charity.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody under 5, you got a book every month. You know who that was from? That was from me.
Dad said it was from him.
Oh.
Don't throw me under the bus. Come on.
She looks at
I also
you.
bought him a lot of books, okay?
She
Anyways,
looks at Amonis. She looks at Crud Jr. Just,
No, not
well, you know,
that
there's
dad.
families of all
That's
shapes
other
and
dad.
sizes. Y'all are blessed.
No, that's other dad. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about dad.
anyways.
Regardless. So, what would you like to do today?
Oh, no, accent mirroring. When you hear an accent and you're like, why am I also doing this accent?
Well, I told you we're from we're kind of from the same neighborhood. I don't know. I let it go for a long time, but why not?
Okay. All right.
Well, you know, you can take the elf out of the mountain, but you can't take the mountain out of the elf.
No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
I've been
I
around
checked
these
the
city
room
folks
for
way
traps.
too long. I don't know.
Investigation roll. Can I do it?
Sure.
Okay.
Crud is hoping for
14?
traps.
You don't find any traps, but there's a few, like, obviously cheap bouquets that are mixed in with some big, nice bouquets.
Oh, I don't tell her.
Well, since you were kind enough to ask me what I would like to do today, I have a little tradition whenever I'm helping open a event hall or a theme park, and that is, I'll tell you a little secret. If I take all this makeup off and I comb my hair back, no one can recognize me. I would like to have a day at the park before my big show tonight.
Well, we got tickets to darn near everything.
Oh, honey, I can get tickets. I got tickets for days. That lovely tabaxi woman, she just basically throws paper at you constantly. So I've got
does.
plenty.
All right, well, go ahead and take your face off and let's go.
Well, all right. I'm
My character
excited.
studies her. How does she remove her
no,
face?
no, don't. Just watch and learn.
Aren't you just
Watch
the
and learn.
sweetest
This is
little
a
funny
thing fleshy women can do. Just sit back.
I didn't know fleshies could take off their faces.
Hey, Crud Jr., do you cast invisibility only on yourself or also on others?
If I cast it at higher levels, I can do it on others.
Okay, so worst case scenario, if, like, this isn't effective, we could also make her invisible too, right?
In theory.
All right. We will protect you. You will have a fun day at the park.
Nobody is going to
happen.
be expecting Dolly to be walking around the park.
I can enlarge reduce for a few minutes so that she's unrecognizable.
Oh!
You going to turn her into a halfling?
No, I just make her boob smaller. So
I don't know. What do you think about that, Dolly?
let's see what she looks like with her face off.
Yeah. She takes a few minutes and several few minutes and scrubs and then kind of has to like get cleaning lotion, put that on, scrub some more. It's the hair that takes the longest to untease and comb down, But yeah, by the time she's gotten all that done and kind of dropped some of the glamour that she keeps on herself, she's still like a handsome older woman, but she's definitely an
Plenty of
older elf.
assets.
But you know it's Dolly because you just saw her doing all of that, but you think she would be kind of hard to recognize without all that on.
Okay.
She has a very curated look. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
Cred Jr., do you think she needs invisibility or are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
I
I put a
noticed-
hat on her.
Well, I was gonna, actually. I had an idea. There are a lot of flowers around, correct?
I have
Some
a
of them
special
are
hat.
large and
Amonis.
distracting. You have a special. I thought your hat was only useful for small people.
So
No, it's in the description.
is it?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
so
only available to small
can
people.
Use it?
Yeah.
Or you can only look like okay.
No,
All
only
right.
small people can use it,
You're
and
too
it makes
tall
you look
for
like a
my hat.
child. Amonist takes some of the larger and more distracting flowers from some of the bouquets and braids them into sort of like a circlet to put on her head and offers it up to Dolly so that people will be distracted by the flowers and not look too much at her face.
Give me a sleight of hand check for
Ooh, I'm really good at
weaving
that.
together the flowers.
I
deck.
rolled a 17 and I'm adding 4, so that is 21.
Oh yeah, you've woven together quite a sturdy flower crown. Well, aren't you just a crafty little thing? Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'm just going to let you. You can.
Pop that
crown me.
right on her head, secure it onto her hair so it's not going to go anywhere. And she has a wonderful crown of bright white and pink lilies that's very eye-catching. And I feel like nobody's even going to look at her face. They're just going to be
Can
so
you-
distracted.
Can you put it on this cotton candy blue wig?
Oh, I
Here you
could.
go. I put a wig on your head, so you've got a cotton candy blue wig and the flower crown.
Very unrecognizable.
All right, that's all. That's all I got.
Well, she goes.
From what I know about most male fleshies, they will not be focusing on her face anyways.
I could only reduce those for like a minute.
She goes. Oh, you know, wait, hang on just a second. And she steps around to a coat rack and grabs a shawl and throws it on and gets a brooch and clips it in front. She goes, "How about now? Is that good? You all feeling comfortable?"
We look at the blue-haired, flower crown, bedecked, shawl-covered, non-makeup wearing person. I'm like, sure, yeah, that works.
And now she looks like an old hippie.
I know, we just need a wafting cloud of herb and we're set to go.
And she also changes out of her white rhinestone jumpsuit and into some overalls.
Oh, good.
Okay, yeah.
All right, let's go see the park.
Woohoo! Let's
All right,
go.
what do you want to see first?
Oh man. Well, I am a big fan of roller coasters.
Yeah,
And
roller
I've heard-
coasters.
They've got 2. So,
Which one's bigger?
oh, well, I believe that one. Well, you know what? Hang on. She goes over to a drawer. She has to move some flowers out in front of it, but she pulls out a nice printed map of the park. And how about this one? It's called the Dragon's Tail.
Let's do it.
We go there.
This is your day, Dolly.
And as you guys step outside of this building, you hear a lot of fanfare as a band has just started the opening ceremony. The gates are open. People are starting to come into the park. You can already hear kids like screaming in glee as they're running around. People are just pouring in.
I check for traps. I'm looking around me for suspicious people. Should I do like, what kind of thing should I roll to make sure this is safe for her?
Just perception, unless you're like getting down and like
Oh, I'm on the, I'm
Flipping.
like investigating. I'm looking for,
well, investigation
clues.
then.
Yeah, okay, good. That's +7. Okay. 15.
All right. Pidge is
Got my knees
very
dirty.
carefully,
Looking.
yeah, down on the ground, checking there's no loose stones, there's no trip wires, or tiny rogues hiding under the dirt. So far, it seems pretty clear, and the people that are passing you all aren't looking at you. They're pointing at rides. There's gift shops all over. There's carnival type game stalls sprinkled throughout the park, and you hear a whoop whoop and chugga 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 chugga. And you look over, and there's a little train that you could take to travel around the park.
Oh.
And Dolly grabs her wig and crown and goes, "Oh, we should definitely do that," and just darts off.
After her!
Yeah.
Yes. I think it would be wise not to lose her.
We agree,
Alright.
so we do it. I have a pretty good movement speed now. You guys notice that I'm moving like 10 feet faster per round than I used to?
All right. Well, considering that you've decked her out in a bright blue wig, she's pretty easy to keep track of. She might have been more difficult she could have gotten lost in a crowd if she'd stayed with her blonde hair, but that blue wig,
That was a good
easy
call.
to spot.
Thank you.
And all right, so you get to the little train, and it is a fairly small, not miniature train, but definitely not a large travel train.
It's pitch size.
Well, like a regular sized human, it would be perfectly comfortable in the little carts. If you're much bigger than that, it gets a little cramped. You can see some Goliath-looking fellas and women that are really having to scrunch in. They kind of take up one whole bench seat. And their kids are bouncing up and down. But Dolly immediately slides in next to a family and starts talking to them, asking if they're having fun, what they're doing, what their favorite thing is so far. And they're just like, "We literally just got here, so we don't know." So, "Oh, you all are going to have so much fun. I'm just confident all day. This is all going to be fun for everybody."
I sit a few cars behind her and I look for suspicious people.
I sit right beside her.
18. Investigating carefully.
I
So
sit
far,
right
so
beside her
good.
and say, "Mother, why would you run off like this? What are you doing?"
She laughs. "Oh, honey, now you know I just get excited when I'm out and about like this. I just love people so much."
"Oh, I'm excited too. Who did you meet here? What's going on?"
My real life.
Yeah. But just in the 2 seconds she's been there, she's already gotten their names, where they're from,
Of
how old
course.
the kid is, and shares that with you. The train ride takes about, we'll say, 15 minutes to get over to the side of the park that has the roller coaster, the big roller coaster. There was a smaller roller coaster closer by, but you guys wanted the big roller coaster.
Yes.
So what's, I know where 2 of you are. What did the other 2
I'm right
do?
behind them.
Crud Jr.'s sitting on top of it, right over them.
Oh, it's a covered train.
Mhm.
Oh, I like it. Are you invisible up there?
No.
Okay.
He likes being like that.
Yeah, there's an employee kind of blows a whistle at you, but
The red eyes put people off. He just gets away with things.
yeah, the crowds are moving in. They don't really have time to investigate the red glowing-eyed fellow that's sitting on top of the train. It's
I feel
probably
less
fine.
secure.
You figure that, well, from the looks of it, that wasn't a guild member employee. That was like a teenager on their summer job, sort of.
All right.
Well, all
All
right,
right.
kids. Are you guys gonna go ride the train? Or I'm sorry, the roller coaster?
The little boy's like,
No, that's too big. I want the bumper cars.
Oh, all right. Well, Mom, what do you want to do? Do you still want to go ride the roller coaster?
"Well, heck yeah, I want to ride that roller coaster."
All right. Well, then, little boy, I think it's time for us to bid you adieu. I hope you have a great time at the park here.
Bye.
He runs off.
All right, I think that's
His
the roller
parents are like,
coaster.
wait, Danny.
Oh, they grow up so fast. Well, I think that's the roller coaster ride over there, shall we?
She links arms with you.
And I was
off you
just
go.
about to say that.
We're up to see the wizard.
And we skip down to
And she pats you on the arm. She's got really long fingernails. They're painted bright red, but other than that, she does seem like, I guess, just kind of a wild old woman the way she looks right now, which
I whispered
is
to
kind
her,
of true in
"You know
both
I
of her
can't call you
personas. But
Dolly here, right?
we just keep calling me Mama. That's fine.
Okay, good. I just wanted to
We're
make
all
that clear.
family when you get down to it.
Crud Jr. is
All right.
hanging back about 30 feet behind these weird people.
Good. You scout out the back. I'll scout out the front. I go in front of them because I've become faster suddenly, and I'm now able to do this. And I rolled to investigate, so I'm looking at the specific ride that we are going to. So I ran up and I'm investigating that, the big roller coaster, and I got a 21.
All right. Well, as you're investigating, you do see a couple of guild members that you recognize that are kind of patrolling the area. You go up and check out the structure of it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's some good craftsmanship. You don't see any loose boards. You watch the trolley go around a few times, and you don't see any unnecessary vibrations or pieces moving wonky.
Impressive.
Hmm.
Good.
Seems safe.
As a crafter myself, this is impressive work.
Is anyone in the crowd staring at her or looking at her? I'm going to ask Tin Man. Hey, Tin Man, keep an eye on people who are looking at Mama over there. Okay? I
Pop.
have no insight ability, so
I can only place it on one person.
place it.
Pop. I can only place it on one person.
Oh,
He says
gosh.
as he pops out an eye.
So I don't know how to handle that. You're doing great. I pat you on the shoulder. You're doing a great job. I'm gonna walk slowly away from you. I guess I'll check out the crowd.
Yeah,
or
just
maybe-
a perception check.
Oh god. Not gonna find anything. Oh, nat 20. Is anyone looking at Mama?
You do see an older gentleman that's kind of giving her an appraising look, but not.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Pop. My character puts his eye back in. That was.
But yeah, no one's twirling a mustache or leering devilishly or peeking from shadows or
Okay, no mustache twirls, we're fine.
yeah. Just one grandpa is kind of just like appreciating silently without
That's
engaging.
Mama.
All right.
How long is the line for the roller coaster?
It gets much shorter when the guild members see you guys as you're ushered to the front. Just
That's nice.
yeah.
Cool.
How
Hey, Mama, hanging out with us has perks.
how far below the you have to be this tall to ride it is Pidge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not actually getting on it. I'm going to stand outside.
Any guild members that we know?
Yes. It's well there's two that you don't really recognize. They must be newer, but they've got Mortimer with them. He's easy to spot.
Yeah, he's a skeleton.
Mm-hmm.
I say hi.
He waves and
Gave up
kind of
on your
does a little
flesh, on your flesh, did you? Good for you.
This seems to be a trend with artificers.
What was your construct's name?
01.
01.
01 and Chauncey probably get along.
Yeah, I was going to say another construct dog comes up and kind of they sniff each other, and Mortimer just immediately is like, Chauncey, no,
Yeah, he would.
and pulls him back, or doesn't pull him, but commands him back, and he goes, have fun.
Yeah. And then he starts yelling at Chauncey.
Yeah. Chauncey, we don't do that. It's rude. It's unseemly.
I always appreciate it when one gives up on their fleshiness.
But I'm so fond of it.
Dolly says, I am too. I love all my flesh, and kind of shakes her shoulders a little.
Oh,
Yeah,
go mama, yeah.
And how many people in front of her did she knock down?
They didn't mind.
How many nose
They thought it was
bleeds
an
did she cause?
experience.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. You say they don't mind, but you have to remember she looks like an older elf now, so it's...
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not
Hey.
quite the...
Age
Thrilling
age
and-
comes with experience.
Oh, yeah. That's why the older gentleman was, like, giving her appreciating looks. Appreciating looks. But he definitely is a look, don't touch fella. So he stays respectfully away. Also, she's obviously with her family. You don't hit on people when they're with their families. That's not nice.
Good. That means he will not be set on fire.
Oh dear God. Okay,
Yeah. But anyway.
let's get on the coaster.
All right.
Unless-
Okay.
Is there something to do here? Is there?
No, you can just get on.
Okay.
I
She's
go
gonna
to
try-
exit, and I guard it.
All right, Pidge, can you hang on to Rufus here?
Yes, Rufus probably cannot ride the coaster. 01, do you want me to...
Sit. I point to the dog, to my dog, and its butt hits the ground.
Clank.
Clunk.
Yeah, that works. All right, I'll hold on to the fleshy one. Rufus, you're a good boy. It looks like, what was it, a big Akita with a black face?
It's like a wolf.
Oh.
It's a very wolfy looking dog.
Mine looks like a Rottweiler, sort of. So
Oh, that was not the mental image I had.
I was picturing K9 from Doctor Who.
I was picturing like a metal Yorkie. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was also Doctor Whoing it in my head. It's just
Yeah, me too.
Kind of a terrier.
Even though I'm a Doctor Who fan, I didn't really go for a canine. So
Ah.
I could have.
Okay, I'm at the exit. Crud Jr., where are you?
Oh, I'm
It's
tall
hard.
enough.
It's hard to do canine when when a creature has claws. So,
Yeah, Crud Jr., sit with us. It'll be fun.
I'll sit behind you.
Well, fine. Be like that. Okay.
My character is sitting in the seat, a couple seats back. So
all right. And the rest of the cars fill up, and there's a bar that comes down to help secure you in, and the roller coaster takes off. It starts with the big incline with the tick, 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 tick as it goes up. And as soon as you guys get to the top, Dolly goes, throw your hands up. She turns around and looks at Crud Jr. behind. She goes, you too, it's more fun.
And Monas reaches over and holds her down into her chair.
She throws her arms up, and then
at
you
least
guys
if anything happens, she has airbags.
crest the
Oh,
top.
honey, that's
and
not
then
air.
Zoom off. And you twist and turn. It goes upside down. It goes really, really fast. It does the loop about 3 times before it clink, 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 clink comes back into the loading and unloading area. So I need Crud and a Monist and Tin Man to give me Constitution saving throws to see if you got upset tummies on the roller coaster.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
knew that was going to happen.
I just got a nat 1.
That is going to be 21.
Okay, that got a 9.
The construct and the person most excited to ride the roller coaster are vomiting in front of the teenager who just judges them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Mom, or I almost said Mama.
small
Dolly is
problem.
just, wow.
My character doesn't have anything to throw up.
No,
Nuts
but
and
you
bolts.
can get, it's not that you throw up. It's more like your balance regulator
Oh,
is
okay.
kind of, the calibration is off for a minute.
Your gyroscope is still spinning.
Yeah, vestibular dysfunction.
But poor Monist, Mama's patting your back and just, oh, now, hun, you should have said that you just ate. I am so sorry. Poor thing.
Crud Jr.
All right.
is standing about 30 feet away,
I'll be
just
fine.
giggling.
It'll be good.
My
It'll be good.
character's
I'll just...
staggering around a little. I think this is what they say when feels drunk. I never experienced this sensation before.
You see a couple of sparks by his head. Pidge, give me just a straight luck check. Just roll a d20. If it's 10 or above, you're good.
11.
All right. Her wigs and flowers stayed on.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Lots of bobby pins.
Yes, so many bobby pins, and like, it's perfectly in place. Like, doesn't look like she's been on a roller coaster at all. We all just admire, but it's the amount of hairspray that did it.
And she has plenty of high quality hairspray.
Yeah. And remember, it was a good dexterity roll, too. Those things are woven in through that hair.
Did you weave the
flowers
wig
into the hair and the wig all the way through.
Nice. It is locked in place then. Good deal.
Yeah. She's not going anywhere.
That's going to be fun for her to take care of before her performance.
I'll get it out for her.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
What's next?
Well, I got to do what I wanted to do. What would you all like to do? What are your favorite kind of rides? Tell me about.
I do not
Tell me
have a favorite ride, and after that situation, I don't think that one is going to be.
Let's do something a little more calming. Let's try the museum next.
A museum?
Yes, Azreen gave us tickets to the museum here, right?
Oh, that's her,
No, it's not a museum here. It's her museum.
yeah, in the warehouse district.
Oh, that's not part of the park. Okay, never mind. What else is over here?
Well, you can look at your map, and your map there's all kinds of rides. You can see where the bumper cars are. There's a whole alley of carnival games. There's the Ferris
Let's try
wheel.
the carnival games.
Yeah,
There's
carnival games.
There's a flume ride.
I don't know what a flume ride is.
Oh,
Log flume.
Oh, like the log thing that goes in the waterfall and you get wet and.
Yes.
Yes.
you go sploosh down at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
The deadliest of the park rides, actually.
And okay,
Pidge
maybe not
is just
that
in
one.
full guard mode. She's considering which one people. The water rides,
Mama
actually.
says, well, the water should all be pretty clean and sanitary as the park just opened, so it's not like a bunch of youngins have gotten in it yet.
Yeah, no, but really, that's where people die the most in water parks and roller coasters and stuff. It's those.
Mama, I'm just curious. What?
Well, now I'm curious, why do they die so much on the log flume?
The log ride comes through right after they fall out of the boat and crushes them, or they just get stuck under the water and drown. Yeah, but no, the deadliest park ride is the sit in a large communal boat on water ride. Yeah.
Man,
Yep. Sorry.
I don't think I've ever been on one that was like super deep at the bottom.
No, it's just.
It doesn't have to be. You get pushed under.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not because there's still tracks down there. It's on.
Yeah. No, it doesn't kill a lot of people, but it kills more people than all the other, like Ferris wheels.
The
don't
other
have a
ones
high
are all
death
very
rate.
safe.
Yeah, you're like stuck in place on a roller coaster. Actually, they don't kill that many people.
just if you stand up when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, but no,
Trying
you
to
can ride any
think.
ride
Yeah.
you want, Dolly. I will protect you, or run after you if someone takes you.
Dolly, do you know what in particular dangers there might be here for you?
Oh, well, I mean, there's always... Lord, I can't even tell you how many times somebody's tried to kidnap me. I mean, it's pert near every performance. There's, how crazy fans can be. Wait, let's see.
I know how crazy most fleshies can be, so it's not unusual.
It's just a mortal condition.
Indeed.
Okay, so kidnapping is the big thing here. All right.
Yeah, or just overly aggressive fans. Sometimes people just get, too handsy, excited. Almost got crushed in one city just because the crowd just would not ease up. They just all wanted signatures so bad. And God's bless them. I couldn't be mad at them. Can't be mad at people for just loving you so much.
Oh, that reminds me. We did not get signatures. Oh, well.
Oh yeah, Yeah, we should get. Later. We should do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I have rope trick prepared so if the crowd starts to crush you, I'll just take you up into a little pocket dimension. You'll be fine.
okay.
Pocket dimension?
Well, tell you what, let's
River. Let's go to the lazy river.
All right, let's do it. I love any excuse to take off my clothes.
You really are family.
I know.
I think I will wait on this one. I would probably sink.
Yeah, you would.
And rust.
Okay. All right, so to get to the lazy river, you actually do pass through the Carnival Row type section with all the games. There's the one where you throw the balls to try to knock down the bottles. There's a ring toss one. There's the one where you hit the little panel to make the thing ding. I don't know. The strength one. There's a whack-a-mole station.
Do any of them have prizes that seem like useful loot?
They all seem like cheap carnival crap.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get a big stuffed bear.
Are there anything interesting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, crazy. There's like all this magic loot on the carnival road.
Question: are there any
Not yet.
stuffed dogs?
Yes, there are.
Anything really large?
Large? Yes.
Yes.
There
Excuse
you
me.
can win a large stuffed dog at the station. It's got a little water gun that you have to shoot
Excuse me.
into a thing. Yes.
My character goes over
Oh.
to the squirt gun station.
Well, hello there, sir. Can I interest you in a round of racing?
Yes, please.
All right, that'll be a copper.
My character hands over a copper.
All right, so all you have to do, and we'll just wait for a few more players, is you shoot your water gun into this bucket. It fills up this balloon, and the faster you fill that up, the faster your horse moves across the plain. And there's a kind of a mechanical setup behind him with little horses that are on these little tracks that move.
My character chooses a gun and then reaches into his pocket and pulls out something and taps the gun and puts the item away.
Were you trying to be subtle?
Yes, I think I'm going to need to make a
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand check.
Yep. Cheating at a carnival game. All right, what'd you get?
Give me a second. Let's see. There we go. Sleight of hand. 11.
Well, lucky for you, he only got a 10 to notice. So, and Dolly did even worse.
Okay.
Now, the rest of your party has passive perceptions higher than that, so they all saw you do it.
Yeah.
My squirt gun's now a magical weapon, so... which means I get to use my intelligence for aiming it.
All right. Are any of you going to participate, or is it just your 10-man?
No, I'll
I'm
go
gonna
up
let him
against
have
him.
it.
I
right.
encourage Dolly to play because I think I have a passive perception of 11.
Mine's
So,
higher
yeah.
than that, but I'm just.
I don't know if I saw anything.
Yeah.
If
that
it's not
meets.
good loot, I'm not
Oh,
biting.
you guys are going to laugh at what I'm going to do with this stuffed animal if I win.
Oh, I already know what you're
Alright.
going to do.
So there's Dolly, there's 10-man. Dolly goes, you know what? I don't mind if I do.
Yeah,
And then-
have fun, Dolly.
We'll say a little girl and
No, Crud. I said Crud stand goes up there. He's not going to let him cheat.
Crud. Wait, so Crud does, or I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
Because of the challenge. Okay. So you weren't going to play
Correct.
and then you... All right.
All
I can
right.
use my intelligence for my accuracy for any magical weapon, so I just made the squirt gun.
I like that there's this sense of honor about Crud Jr. that he wants to beat a cheater. That's cute.
That is nice. All right. So,
Pidge watches the crowd.
all right.
I don't think the squirt gun counts as a simple weapon, so I don't get...
I don't know that you could get much simpler, but
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's It is a squirt gun. So, yeah, it would normally be your dexterity because it's kind of a ranged weapon-ish.
But my skills allow me to use my intelligence
But
with
it's
any
also-
magical weapon. That's why I made it into a magical weapon with magic weapon stuff.
All right. So, yeah, well, it's dexterity because of also just the nature of aiming the stream of water. So, roll a d20 and add your dex and or magically imbued intelligence. And
Just
I
what
will do the
artificer
same.
Just what the artificer does with his weapons. So
All right. Well, Dolly and the little girl are neck and neck.
I got a 17.
All
Now,
right.
can I use catapult on this?
Nope, because it's not a item, it's a water.
Yeah, it's just a stream of water.
Ah, okay.
You can use shape water.
Okay. So do we keep on rolling?
Wait until I get. What'd you get, Crud Jr.?
That is, it's Dex, right?
Yes.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Oof.
All right. So Dolly and the little girl are neck and neck. Then Tin Man's little metal horse jets in front of them a little bit, and he starts getting cocky. And then
Okay.
from behind, Crud's horse zips in front, and we'll do one more roll to see.
Oh, nat 20.
4.
So that's a 26.
All right. Dolly immediately kind of goes easy on the trigger so that she's not filling her balloon as much, and her horse drastically slows down. Yours and the little girls get real close, and you just pull straight ahead of her and come in first place. And Crud Jr.'s horse also just kind of slows down after that initial burst of speed. So, yeah, you win the big stuffed animal dog. And the little
Okay, you
girl
guys are-
kind of slumps her shoulder, and Dolly goes, "Oh, it's okay, honey. You can get him next time."
Oh, you guys are going to laugh at what I'm going to do with this stuffed animal.
Oh,
And my character hands another copper to the man, and actually hands her two coppers.
Well, so you want to go again?
For the
Is
little
that
girl, yeah.
all right?
My character grabs another squirt gun off the rack and motions to him to let the little girl play for the second round.
All right. So are you going to compete against the little girl again?
My
Is that-
character doesn't let the squirt gun's water jet too hard as he competes against her.
All right. So you're letting her win? Or we
Yes.
just okay. So we don't have to roll that out. You let her win. And she jumps up with a triumphant yeah, and kind of like pumps her fist a few times. Yeah. Does a little dance. She's very excited. Dolly high fives her. It's very
I
cute.
may be heartless, but I am not heartless.
That was very nice of you.
still had to cheat to win.
All right. So she also gets a stuffed animal, and she's happy.
I scan the crowd. That was a 5 on the dice. I'm looking at stuff.
So I guess we're heading to the lazy river.
Yeah.
Good. I got what I was interested in.
Okay. Look at all this bonding. It's so much fun. All
Okay,
right.
my character goes off in a direction with 01. I will see you soon.
Bye?
And the party is
My character's-
split.
Okay.
My character has a knife out with a stuffed animal.
Whoa, hold on. Okay, yeah, you can go over there. Bye.
Holly looks over. She goes, shit.
Yep, we're going this way.
Is that
we will
something
meet
we
you.
need to be concerned about? Or,
I'll meet you at the lazy river, and I'm going to steer Dolly away from the party member danger.
No, he's just gonna skin his dog with the stuffed animal.
Oh.
That's not what I thought was going to happen.
that's so much better than. That's okay.
Yes.
Oh.
You didn't get it exactly.
Thought he was
right.
going to make a companion for his dog.
I didn't know what was going on. Okay. All right.
A few minutes
we'll
later,
see
my
you-
character
I
returns.
thought you were just
with-
going to go traumatize some children after helping them.
A few minutes later, my character returns with canine skinned, sort of.
Oh. And it looks fun. Like it's not tailored,
It's
No.
disturbing.
but
Like an aggressive metal attack animal wearing the shoddily applied skin of a dead carnival animal.
Five Nights at Freddy's almost.
yeah.
We're at the lazy river, so
Yeah. Well, that would have taken a couple of minutes, but yeah, you can easily catch up with the Monist Crud and Dolly as they're getting the inner tubes for their lazy river.
At least someone understood what I was doing.
What do we do with our clothes?
Well, I was just going to hop on in. I don't. Look, they haven't put up the signs yet that say you have to be in swimwear. So we're not breaking rules, technically.
You're just gonna jump in your clothes and get all wet?
Well, yeah. I'll dry off. It's just water.
Okay, is there like a changing room area?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
There's-
gonna
There's like a little bathhouse. Well, not little. There's a pretty big sized bathhouse.
okay, I'm gonna change out of my you guys watch Dolly for a second. And I change out of my clothes and I keep my spell components pouch so it's like a fanny pack plus bathing suit situation.
Okay.
All right. I don't have any like weapons on me, just a fanny pack. So
I just stay right there. I'm wearing underwear, which are like basically swim briefs. So I just take everything else off except the sword strapped to my back.
Grud Jr. will go in as he is.
I like to. How does Crud Jr. sit on an inner tube? What's that look like?
Oh, I imagine it is awkward for everyone involved.
I mean, are you like leaning into the comfort of it, kind of draped over? Or are you trying to like sit properly, cross-legged somehow, or?
No, I imagine his butt is probably going through the hole as far
Nice.
as it possibly can.
So you're like sunk way down in it, like your hands
Yeah.
peeking over the top. Nice.
Yeah, you just see his arms resting on each side and his head and glowing eyes. And 2 feet
Glaring
sticking straight
over.
up.
two glowing red eyes glaring over the inner tube as you float down the lazy river.
So soaking in the sunshine. It's
I'm
nice.
going to use shape water to control the flow of water and make us kind of like move at the pace that we want. You know how half of the challenge of the lazy river is just stepping on the bottom to get where you want to go and like hoping that you can spend a bit longer. So you can spend as long in this lazy river as you want.
All right.
I have
Well, that-
magic. I also make a little water horse and I'm racing it along the surface of the water. So cute.
There's the kids that get swept in the regular current going past you. Just think that's the coolest thing. They try to like swim back towards you. Some of them are bigger and are able to. Some of them just kind of are doggy
I subtly
paddling.
push them away.
Yeah. I was going to say the shape water saves you all from having to deal with the congested areas where like somebody just kind of bottlenecks a whole area and they're just spinning and can't get out and it causes
Yeah.
frustrations. All of that's handled. It's just a nice break.
My character is walking along the edge of the lazy river, just watching the group.
Clomp,
And you
clomp,
guys
clomp.
said I was freaky.
Yeah, I would say between the two of them right now, the plushy skinned dog creature and the Tin Man are probably a little more off-putting than the ghastly figure chilling in the inner tube. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're drifting around the lazy river. Do I observe anything as we're drifting around? Anything interesting or useful?
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
I don't see squat.
15.
All right. You do notice like a grounds cleaner type employee that you've gone around the lazy river a couple of times, And either they are doing a spectacular job skirting more responsibilities or are really like super into really cleaning this one spot.
Oh no.
But they've been hanging out maybe a little too long.
Let's go talk to them.
I stay near Dolly Porton.
Yeah, I'm like, who is the least battle ready person in the party?
We're all battle ready. Wizards don't need swords.
I've got my swords. No, I mean, like, who, like, some characters are, like, more for fighting, some people are more for, like, tracking, like, I don't know, is there any...
I can take down quite the enemy with my fanny pack, I say, and pat it.
Okay. I'm trying to think who should stay with Dolly versus the other three characters confront this person.
Oh, I'm staying with Dolly.
You're going to stay with Dolly?
Yeah,
Okay.
So my great weakness is that I can only do transmutation spells and scrying or divination spells, like to find out where she went. I cannot do, so I cannot let her get away from me because I can't divine where she is. So,
all right. So Amonis grabs his gear back at the edge of the river, and you guys gonna come with me?
Sure.
Crud Jr.?
I'll think about it.
Why are you so surly? Do I have to beat you?
Excuse you?
We will talk
Now,
about this
Monis,
later.
you know
Get
we
over
never
here.
raise our hands to our children. That is not our way.
Remember, there's all kinds of families.
I blew up a big worm in one hit. Just remember that.
Get over here and help out then.
You see his eyes flash. Super red.
oh, this is fun. So this might be just Pidge protects Dolly from the party with the knife wielding and the fighting family, and I'm like, Dolly, I use shape water and I get us a little bit away from the party. And this
Amonis loosens
groundskeeper.
his swords in their holsters. Come on.
I am 100 feet away from the party within sight, but
You know what,
keeping
Pidge?
us-
Let's go on some water slides. I'd really want to do that. This getting a little heated.
Yeah, we'll do that after we get the 3 back. Yes. So we'll just. She's like spinning in a circle in a tube right now with the shape water, just doing a little donut in the water.
All right.
We'll just wait for them to get right back, and then we'll do that.
My
Amonis
character
walks
pulled out his
over.
crossbow.
Okay. Amonis walks over to the person who's really working on cleaning that one spot and says, "Hey there, what you doing?"
Big half-orc fella that's wearing a one-piece jumpsuit type, like mechanics sort of get up, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got a name tag on it that says Jerry. He goes, "Oh, I'm cleaning this. That's my job. I clean this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Interesting.
All right. What are you working on?
He stands up, kind of scratches the back of his head. He's like, just picking up trash, I guess.
I'm gonna
Got
look
this
around.
broom for sweeping.
And you don't mind me asking questions, do you, Tom?
Jerry.
Looks down at his badge. No, it's Jerry. Says,
Oh, sorry. Just checking there.
yep.
What was that? Was that negging?
I wanted to see if that was actually his name.
Do you want to do an insight check?
I do want to do an insight check. I want to see if he would catch me getting the name wrong. Okay, so I rolled a 14. What is my insight? Insight is 0, so I got a 14.
Yeah, he's probably just janitorial services. Seems legit.
Okay.
Nothing off-put.
I'm doing an investigation check around the area that he's cleaning.
All right. You get down and start looking around.
Only a 14 total.
I mean, it does seem pretty clean. He's doing a really good job.
Okay.
You don't see any. I mean, what are you hoping to find? I guess.
I don't know. Just he's claiming to clean it, and it doesn't look very clean.
I mean, it seems clean.
Can you tell me who your supervisor is here?
It's Karen
Yeah,
Jenkins.
Karen Jenkins.
Yeah.
And do you have your radio on you?
No.
No?
I'm not a department head.
Oh,
Does
how do you-
everybody... Wait, did the other janitors, do they have... Damn it,
Well,
Karen.
How do you get called if there's a janitorial problem that, what if a kid throws up? How do they call you?
Did a kid throw up? Should I...
We're in a park. Kids throw up all the time. How do they call you when that happens?
They go, hey, Jerry, a kid threw up. and I guess I go. But I'd have to go get a mop because I just have this broom. His logic
All right.
is pretty
I think-
solid.
Okay.
And then he goes out of the side of his mouth way too obviously.
Hey, Jerry, we're needed over here. Yeah, I gotta go. So you folks have fun doing the lazy river. So, yep.
How did he know we were doing the lazy river? He must have been watching us.
Or we're right next to
Can
it.
we follow him at a distance?
Well, I will say with your insight check though, what you read off of him was just Janet. Like he didn't seem like he was pulling one over on you.
Yeah, but is that because I failed it or because it's true?
I can't tell you that. That's not how that works.
It wasn't a great roll.
You have to obey the roll's results. Your character sincerely believes the thing that they, well,
Oh.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
believe.
Well, I
Yeah.
guess he seems legit. All right.
Yeah, sorry. That's them dice.
Anybody else? What do you guys think?
am
Well-
I kidnapped?
Crud Jr., what do you think?
Oh, he already wandered away.
Mm-hmm.
Are me and Dolly still there?
Yeah, you guys are still there. Jerry's walking off. Jerry walked off.
What? What is our relationship? Why is this so strained? What did I do?
Oh,
I gave you books.
no, that's the thing he does.
Jumped into some bushes. He's gone.
I think that's just teenagers.
Yeah,
Is he a
you're
teenager?
not
How
the
old are
first
you?
person he does that to. He's 16.
Oh, okay.
Well, out of character, I have 2 teenage boys, and they are a delight.
Yeah, I was delightful to my parents.
I was not.
Me either, but my boys, super sweet.
I have 2,
All
and
right.
they could be a challenge.
Challenge is the word.
I was in the car with my 17-year-old for 8 hours today. We made up magic items. It was fun.
Oh, are there magic items?
In the area?
Where? I keep waiting for him. I thought they'd be hidden as prizes in the carnival games. I don't know. I'm looking.
This is only the first half of the game.
You haven't heard my episode yet.
But the,
There was
I don't
so
want
much
the good
loot.
stuff.
Well, so far we found one item inside of a carnival prize. Put it in there, yes.
Dolly is spitting around and around and around.
Yeah,
in a circle.
she's- Now, Pidge, I'm starting to get just a little bit dizzy.
Oh, I pay attention again, and then
And Monas reaches out a hand and here, come on, Mama, I got you. And I pull her out of the tube,
She
back up
just-
on the shore. You are dripping wet. It seems like a great time to go do a water slide.
All right, let's go then.
All right, off we go.
Woo!
She takes off. She
I
runs.
collect my clothes.
Somebody
Wait, oh, no.
whistles, and they're like, one of the
She's
lifeguards
running?
is like, no running. She kind of slows for just a
And
second.
Monas calls over his shoulder. How about skipping?
Amona,
She starts skipping.
I need to get my clothes. Can you?
I got her.
Okay, I go get my clothes. She is not easy to guard.
No, she isn't.
She's spry for an older lady.
We're getting gold for this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. We kind of skipped that part of your assignment. You're getting 1,000 gold each to watch her.
Okay, that
Nice.
At level 6.
Yeah.
holy
Okay.
heck. That's gonna take care of some equipment that I wanted to buy.
She's a big deal. You got to keep her safe.
High
Yeah.
profile case.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be worth. Looks like so far it's worth every piece of gold we're getting.
Yeah.
Maybe if we succeed, we'll see.
Yeah.
So far, we don't know what we're coming up against.
Dolly running.
Yes.
Skipping now.
Oh gosh.
Which
Okay.
boy, that bib on her overalls it's really straining.
She has a lot of faith in that bib.
Did I successfully retrieve my clothes?
Yes.
All right, I
you
just put
you
them
had
on
a
there.
little bracelet with a lock, and you're able to get your stuff from a locker. There's
It's a
no
good thing
skill
that you have
check
that
involved.
fast run
I am
speed.
following Dolly. How can someone so fleshy old be this fast?
Be nice.
All right. She runs up to the top of a very steep water slide. It's a lot of steps that, back and forth, back and forth. Of course, she stops. What gets her and how you're able to all catch up to her is she talks to everybody, especially trapped on the stairwell. She's getting all the backstories, all the kids' ages.
Is she handing out books?
No, but she's telling them how to sign up to get books. She just takes time with everybody. So you're able to keep up with her.
Okay.
All you got to do is put families in front of her. That slows her down. All right. So
Don't put ice in front of her.
Is it a water slide? Or is
It
it
is a
log
water-
flume?
no, this one's a water slide. So
Okay.
what you'll do is just an athletics check to push yourself off.
Can I do
down.
acrobatics and slide down on my feet?
You'll have to squat down for the first part of it because the first part is in a tube, but then it opens up. So sure, you can do
Yeah.
that.
I rolled a 19, plus my athletics is pretty high. Hold on. Athletics is plus 4, 23.
Wow. Yeah, you squat down and Dolly turns to some of the kids and goes, "Now you watch him. This is a bona fide guild member here. He's an adventurer. So y'all, you don't do this, but you can watch him do it." And you stand up, squat down, balance your feet just right, and then zip down the tube. And there, everybody looks over the side and sees you pop up out of the tube, and you just surf slide the rest of the way
Oh, yeah.
down, get to the end of the slide, and jump up and do a little twirly in the air, and then dive into the water.
Oh, yeah.
It's very
Show off.
artistic.
My character's gonna wait for Dolly to go down, and he's just gonna. After she does, he's just gonna use the stairs.
Yeah, she immediately, once you do that, whistles and yells, and then grabs the edge of the slide and swings herself in. She does okay. she slides like a normal person. She enjoys it. Nothing
Does she
fancy.
fit?
She fits.
She's big, but she's not that big.
Parts of her.
Yeah, you figure even a big beefy furball could fit down these tubes.
Okay,
So
good.
5'2" busty elf, no problem.
Okay.
Fidge goes down immediately after her.
All right.
That's a 14.
All right. You go pretty fast, but not out of control fast. It's fun. And then you kind of get a little bit of a lift when you hit the end of it and splash into the water. It's nice.
Fully
My
clothed.
character takes the
she
stairs all
stick
the way
like a
down
rock?
to the bottom.
She's little. Just
Yeah, there is a
I'm not-
little bit of a. That's what kind of launched her there at the end.
I'm
a
not
little bit.
risking
But yeah.
the water of my character, so
All right. So you've successfully navigated my water slide puzzle.
Crud Jr., where did you end up?
Oh yeah, crud.
Oh, he goes down with you guys. And you said it was strength?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 3.
Like a surly teenager would, begrudgingly, you lay down in the tube, and the lifeguard on duty has to come over and nudge you to get you started. And eventually you do kind of scooch, 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 and then slowly slide inch by inch down to the bottom.
And
You
when
don't
he
even
pops-
splash into the pool. You just sort of end at the end of the slide.
He went in feast first, but when he pops out of the tube, somehow he's head first now.
Yeah, but you were going slow enough. It was easy enough to turn around. You probably had to crawl a little bit of the ways with a 3. No effort was put into the slide, I guess.
just kind of tumbling down.
Trying to recall. No. All right.
Yeah. Crud Jr. is not strong.
All right. So I grab Mama down in the bottom of that pool and swim over to the side with her, help her up out of the water.
You know, you're just such a sweet youngin'. We need more sweet youngins.
Problem is, she has a couple.
Well, they don't make them
floaters
like
on.
they did 200 years ago.
The thing is, she has her own life preservers.
I roll an insight check on the crowd. It's a 14.
I roll an insight check on the surrounding area. Is there any items of interest around? I got
You
a
read
17.
the personality of the environment around you, and it's hard to read an environment's emotional state. So the insight check doesn't really tell you much.
What about any items of interest?
Not till the second half. I promise.
I just never know what you're going to find. Any clues, any useful items?
anyway,
Nothing.
There's not. There's-
Okay.
we're
Doesn't
good.
have to be loot right now. Could be like anything, like a map that was left here or...
A monist is looking at candy wrappers on the floor and then sadly putting them in the trash can.
You find a couple of good jokes on some taffy wrappers that you're happy with.
I start telling the jokes to Mama.
There we go. They're hysterical and she loves them.
Any familiar guild members around?
Here and there. I mean, you've seen them, but Pidge with your 14.
Yes.
You do see an employee that there's something about their outfit, their uniform that's not quite right, but they don't seem to be interested in Dolly.
Okay, first,
But they do
I
seem
turn
out
to
of
a monist
place.
and I say, "What did the egg say to the frying pan?"
You get me hot.
Oh, you crack me up, but okay, all right. And then I look at this employee.
Well, they're a little ways away from you, so you'd have to
Okay, I keep an eye
approach
on them.
them.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just watch them without letting them know that I see them. So maybe I should do something to How do I observe someone without?
Stealth.
Okay. Oh, 17 on the dice. +1 is 18.
You're being very coy about watching them.
This is the first time Pidge has ever successfully done that in her life. I'm
And
honest. What is thin and scary?
Crud Jr.
Homework.
true.
These are real Laffy Taffy jokes.
I don't know what.
They're great. But yeah, so you keep watching that employee. They don't hang around for a very long time, and they don't seem to take notice of Dolly, but they just seem kind of out of place.
Okay. Some cultists going on, resurrecting some summons. Got it. Not going to affect Dolly. That's fine with me. A monist. Who took the frog's car?
The Hopper.
It was Toad.
Ah.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. So you guys spend the next couple of hours indulging Dolly. She runs from the water park back to the amusement park, back to the water park. She seems to have just a limitless amount of energy. But as the day is kind of winding down, she says, "Well, y'all, it's been, I appreciate it's been just a blast. I've truly enjoyed your company, and I'm afraid we're going to have to head back. I've got to start getting ready for the show tonight. I'm assuming that you'll still be on guard, still my entourage, as it were."
Yep.
Well, all right then. It's a party.
Absolutely. All right, let's head back over to your dressing room.
And you do, because now you know exactly where it's at. As you get back, there's a lot less activity over here now because the opening ceremonies, all of that's over. And the entertainment for the evening, you see a lot more like sequins and big headdresses with big plumy feathers on top. So there's apparently a chorus line that's going to be part of the festivities. You see some bards dressed in nice velvety robes from the university. They've apparently got a piece that they'll be performing. And as you make it back to her room, there's a bunch of the bouquets have been cleared out so that she has room to get prepared. And as you guys are hanging out in there, there's a knock at the door.
I go to
Junior
open-
opens it.
Oh, everybody runs to the door.
I stay near Dolly.
Just on guard.
My character has crossbow out.
All right. Open the door. It's Azreen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She pops in. She's also dressed very nicely. She's got on her fancy robes. She's got on a pretty turquoise necklace, and her ears are pierced now with little danglies. Great. How was today? You kept safe? She is good? You are good, Miss Dolly?
She is safe.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. These have been just the sweetest. Well, that is so good to hear. We are very excited. So you will be going on promptly at 8:00. Let's see. I believe just after Bards from university, and then the fireworks right after you. So it's
Ooh,
it's all
fireworks.
good. Yes, big fireworks. So excited. Do you know you can launch them from airships and get even more altitude? Is great.
I am going to have to look at the fireworks, but that will be for later.
Where would you like us, Azarine?
Oh, yes. So you will stay with Dolly. You can be behind stage until she starts performance. You can stay there, or you're welcome to go into pit and watch from there. But just, you stay close, and everything seems like day is going pretty smoothly. We only had some sick kids. Nobody seems to have broken anything that I know about yet. And then, we have big surprise for right before fireworks. Will be great.
What's the big surprise?
Surprise.
It wouldn't be surprised, but you'll love. Everyone will love. It's great.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Amonist does a dexterity check to help take the flowers back out of Dolly's hair. Rolled an unnatural 20.
All right, you successfully remove your work without it taking too terribly long and without pulling too much of her actual hair.
I
Good.
return the blue wig to my inventory.
And we get our Dolly Parton signatures.
Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Yes, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, she after applying her face cream while it's soaking in, she's like, "Oh yeah, honey, I have no problem. Absolutely. How many do you need me to do?"
Oh, all of them.
Yeah,
All of them.
big
We have
stack
so
of
many
paper.
friends who need
Ambitious.
these.
All right, I like it.
We're big fans. Big fans.
Just go ahead and make them all out to eBay.
No, I look sideways. Never.
I have a lot of sisters named eBay.
All right.
Yes.
So, we'll go ahead and take our break here, because unless you want to go through her beauty routine, we can just fade out.
I
go
imagine
to-
she doesn't need our help for that.
Yeah, you just stand by, keeping an eye.
Hey,
Listening.
Amonist,
Yes.
when does it rain money?
Currency?
When there's a change in the weather.
Crud Jr. takes all the jokes away from her.
Strength check or
I have
dexterity.
minus 0, so
Yeah, I'm in
Well,
negatives
so
too,
is
so
his.
it's actually going to be a pretty even match.
I just hand the jokes over. I get it.
And they go off in a puff of smoke.
Ah.
Wizards.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for part 1 of our Dolly Parton adventure. Joining us today was Pidge,
Bye-bye.
Amonist,
Till next time.
the Tin Man,
Hello.
and Crud Jr.
Whatever.
We hope that you're enjoying this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. Please leave us a review on iTunes.com. You can subscribe to receive new episodes through your podcast player or by visiting firebreathingkittenspodcast.com. Can you think of someone who might enjoy this podcast? please share it with them. We don't pay to advertise this show, so the only way we can grow is through the support of listeners like you. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Fire Breathing Kittens, a 5th edition D&D podcast. We are joined by Pidge,
Hi.
Amonist,
Howdy.
Tin Man,
Hello.
and Crud Jr.
Whatever.
And I'm your Dungeon Master.
Yeah, you are.
Woohoo! Jumping back in. Actually, I won't do that. Roll some dice. Roll a d20 to catch people up.
7.
9.
3.
17.
All right. I rolled a 20, so I think 17 is the closest. So,
Oh, no.
Amonist, what happened? What happened?
Well, we met Dolly, and I started talking like this, and we dressed Dolly up real good, like my hippie country mama, and we started running all over this park. We got on a train. We went on a roller coaster. We met every family in this gosh darn place. We went on the lazy river. We went on some water slides. We just went all over this park. We had a good old time together. We saw a couple shifty people. There was an older gentleman resting his eyes on Mama a little bit too much here. We have to call her Mama while we're out in the park because we can't exactly go around saying, "Hey, Dolly." She'll get recognized. And there was also a kind of shifty looking janitor, but we went and interviewed him, and he checked out, but then he kind of walked off in a hurry. So I don't know, but
Well, yeah, you freaked him out.
I freaked him out. The two of you behind me? Okay. Anyways. So we walked around. Nothing really happened, but no one really knew it was Dolly. So now she's got herself all gussied up again and looks like herself. And we're gonna go, and she's gonna do her show. There's gonna be some big surprise, and we'll see what happens. I think this is where things are gonna get a little hairier. Get it? Hairier. She has big hair.
We also found banana jokes.
We were leaving that part out.
Yeah. And
Harrier is better than bustier.
I did forget, so we can retcon it in there. You guys did see a frozen banana stand in passing at one point. It sort of got annexed into the park because it was built where the banana stand was.
Oh, we're over
So
that?
Yeah, Azreen didn't tear it down. She just
Oh,
incorporated it.
I would not know about that.
Nope. But
I would not know
just
about that either.
canonically, the banana stand still exists.
Cool.
Abbott's Frozen Bananas.
There's a cave complex underneath us.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't know that.
But that's just
Now we do.
That's Abbott. Abbott's still
Our
alive.
characters
Still selling.
don't know.
Still selling his frozen bananas.
Oh, good. Slothman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, we know, but our characters don't know, so.
Yeah. And, any listeners that were desperately concerned about Abbott and his future, they can now rest easy.
So I think as
He's been taken into the Azreen conglomeration.
Good. He's
With
less
the,
likely to be kidnapped here.
Yeah.
as the scene fades in, we were waiting on Dolly to put her face back on and everything. We were politely turning our backs, right?
Yes. So she's doing her gussying, getting ready. Is there anything that you guys want to do while she's getting ready? Is there...
I'm looking around the room again, making sure to double check. Who knows? Something could have been put in here while we were gone.
All right. Roll an investigation check to dig through stuff.
As soon as I see him starting to dig through stuff, I join.
So will I.
All right.
16.
21.
All right.
16.
So we've got a some 16s and a 21. All right.
I'm saving mine for something else.
All right. Well, you all rolled well enough. You sort of kind of converge on this all sort of at the same time. Pidge, just a couple seconds before Crud Jr. and Tin Man. But you notice as you're moving some of the flowers out of the way and you're checking things for traps and tracking devices or whatever it is you're looking for, you notice that there's a card on one of the bouquets of flowers, but it's not like a to from card, it's a tarot card.
Okay, I'm going to pick up the card.
It's the moon.
The moon.
Okay, I'm going to do a knowledge arcana check.
Yes.
This has me concerned.
Do you point it out to me?
Wow. Okay, my...
Yeah, I mean, you all found it. You all see it.
I got an 11. I don't think that's good enough.
Yeah, we
I
have
will
two
also
wizards
do an
here.
Arcana check on it.
One of your wizards rolled a 3, so I got a 10.
Yeah. Divination's just not your bag,
I
man.
don't divine.
I rolled a 3 myself, so I would have
Yeah.
probably as good of arcana check as most of you guys, so...
It's a
That
pretty
with-
card with a moon on it, man.
That's a 29 for me.
There we go.
Oh, hey.
I got plus 10.
Okay,
God, this
mine's
is-
not as good as yours.
This is such something that a moody teen would have knowledge of. So you grab the card and you look at it, and the moon card usually represents some sort of something's not the way it seems. There's some deception going on. Generally, deceit is what that card typically, broad strokes, means.
I inform my friends.
Are the flowers in a vase?
No, they're in a bundle, like a bouquet that's had the brown craft paper wrapped
Brown
around the
craft
stems
paper.
with the...
I'm gonna
Wait,
inspect
nobody
the
touched the flowers
then.
yet. Is there a pencil that Dolly was using to sign things?
I'm probably
Well,
the
she
safest one
signs in ink,
to-
but
Okay.
she can get you a pencil. There's a
I'm
pencil
probably
around.
the safest one here to handle this.
True. Before we touch it, though, Amonis takes a pencil and rubs it aggressively on something rough to generate some graphite dust, and blows
All right.
it against the brown paper around the flowers to see if any fingerprints will be illuminated against the paper. So, I mean, we can't compare them to anything, but at least we can see the size and shape of the prints to maybe get an idea of the general appearance, maybe like the race of the person who was handling the flowers.
Ooh, clever.
All right.
So you're pulling
What's-
Mocha.
Yeah.
So what
Mocha does.
what
this one.
sort of skill do you feel would best suit this activity? Sell me a roll.
The fact that I thought to do it. Let me see here. I'm going to use sleight of hand. I had to be... Yeah, I have to be very careful with my hands to do this and not disturb the paper or not disturb any prints.
Mm-hmm. And not to blow your spittle all over it when you...
Exactly.
All right, sold.
I rolled a 17 plus 4 is 21.
You very delicately... You make sure all your spittle is
Yep.
swallowed. Nice dry mouth going.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, very carefully. And yeah, there are some faint fingerprints.
Can you tell me anything about the size and shape? Maybe the potential race of the person? Because remember, we did have that shady... Was he a half-orc? He probably has some very large fingerprints.
Yeah, Jerry.
These are not as large as what you would think a half orc. These are smaller, more delicate fingerprints, but not gnome-sized small, like
human size.
average human-sized fingerprints.
I'm going to pick up the flowers and inspect the flowers themselves.
Okay.
Alrighty. Investigation.
Let's hope I can do a better investigation than my last investigation check. Nope.
Did he die?
No,
Okay.
they're just carnations. Kind of cheap, really.
Now that he hasn't died, can I investigate them? Because I was just waiting for poison gas or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
You could.
15.
All right. With a 15, you go through and you're checking them, and there's no poisoned spores or weird residue or anything.
Yeah, don't die.
Wait.
But they don't seem like, they do seem like odd, the flowers themselves, not like in a dangerous way. Like at first you were like, oh, they're just carnations, but well, no, maybe not quite like the petal shape. You can give me a nature check if you want.
I would like to expend my
I was
once
just
per
thinking
day,
that.
once per long rest. Speak
Have them
with
talk
plants.
to you.
Hello.
Well-
I sneeze at them.
They're dead though. Well, I guess they're kind of still alive.
They're still alive. If I were to put those in water, they'd grow roots.
All right.
I look at my hydroponic garden.
So in
Should I show you guys? my
unison,
hydroponic garden?
tiny little voices, they
Hello, Fred. Ooh.
Okay, this is the official
Hi. I sneeze at them.
weirdest.
Oh, oops, sorry. I think I unplugged my mic by showing you guys my hydroponic garden. Okay. I sneeze because plants communicate through chemicals. And I say, hello, plants. Would you like some water?
We would love water.
I look around at Dolly and I say, do you have any water for all these flowers?
Oh, well, yeah, sure. Just, you know what? Just use that water pitcher over there. I can just get another one for me later.
Okay. I put them in the water pitcher and I say, does that feel better to the plants?
Yes, so good. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. I will do anything I can to help you. So tell me about yourselves.
You're so nice.
So where do you come from?
We're from a fairy garden.
A fairy garden is lovely. How far away are you from your home?
A long way, but also not a long way.
Oh yeah,
It's hard to explain.
those dimensional travels. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got sucked into a fairy pocket dimension one time myself. Do you know who brought you here?
It was a nice man.
A nice
Yeah.
man. Well, he wasn't very
Yes.
nice if he cut you off of your roots and left you to dry out like that. He wasn't very nice at all, was he?
But he didn't cut us. But he bought us, and he brought us. But he didn't squish us. He was very careful.
That is nice. Well, do you remember anything about what he looked like?
He's tall, and he has black wavy hair, and a big friendly smile, and he smells really nice. He smells like lots of flowers.
Okay.
Okay, I tell my party members that the person who brought these flowers is a male with tall stature and black wavy hair.
Ask if he works at the shop that delivers flowers.
Okay, did you see him very much before he came and bought you?
No.
He does not work there. No,
Okay.
he just bought the flowers. And they came
This is
from
interesting.
a fairy garden I share with my party.
What is a fairy garden?
Oh, I tell you about it because I've been to a fairy realm before. Sometimes you touch a foot-long gray stone and it sucks you inside of it, and then there's a lot of blue crystals, and then you come back out. That's a fairy garden.
A interdimensional travel. Interesting.
Yep.
I didn't know that was possible in this world.
Ask the flowers if they have any, if they're aware of any ill intention towards this woman.
Okay. I ask the flowers, did anything else happen with that guy? Did he, like, give you anything or do anything to you other than just carrying you gently?
No, he just brought us in here
Okay.
and told us we were pretty.
Do you have any, like, negative reactions with my fleshy friends over here? Are you able
Speak
to hurt
for
them?
yourself.
Like,
Sorry, what was?
might you be dangerous, my flower friends?
Oh, no, not us.
Do you know anyone who's dangerous?
I mean, I guess to a flower, the person that cut them.
The gardener he's very dangerous. You
Yes.
should definitely watch out for the gardener.
Yes. And do you have any defenses against the gardener, or do any of your friends?
We don't. I mean, there are other plants in the garden that he doesn't cut.
Okay.
They do.
All right. I tell the monist these flowers think of him as a very smiling, happy person, and he didn't do anything to them, and they don't seem to have any defenses against humanoids. So they seem fine.
Okay.
But yeah, it is
Okay.
a tall male humanoid-ish, like, not plant person who walks around with black wavy hair.
Okay.
So we got that. I ask these flowers if they would like to grow with me. Can I take you home after the show?
Who are you?
A person with water for you, so you don't dry out and die. I am Pidge, a transmutation wizard.
Okay.
Okay, and I asked Dahlia if I can take the plants home after the show.
She looks over at this point. And she goes,
I've-
"Oh well, yeah, of course you can have those. Those weren't for me."
What?
What do you mean they
No,
weren't for you? I'm so confused.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I must have taken the tag off of them. Sometimes I do that. No, that one was for y'all.
Wait, you bought these?
No,
I'm so
Who
confused.
gave them to us?
they were just in with my flowers. They were delivered here, and it said it was for some guild members. It didn't say which ones, but since y'all are here, I just assumed it must be you.
Do you have that tag?
Okay, now I am confused.
Oh, yeah, probably do. Let's, hand me that wastebasket right over there.
Yeah, don't let her touch it.
All right. So
Oh, Crud
Junior.
Jonas
Touched
takes
it.
it and looks in the
She's already
wastebasket
touched
carefully. Does he see a tag?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
14.
All right, yes. Underneath several cotton balls from where makeup was removed and various other... There's a whole bunch of tags in there, but you do finally come across one that doesn't say to Dolly. And yeah, it just a very simple tag, and it says to fire-breathing kitten guild members.
Interesting.
And
That's kind of
And-
weird.
It's probably from Azarine giving us flowers.
Well, it's a black wavy hair.
That was just a delivery guy.
Let's find out if any of the other groups of guild members got flowers.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay with Dolly. You can go do that.
Amonis takes the flowers with him.
No.
I look around to
You
see if
can
I
take
see
one.
any.
You said you'd save us.
Yeah, in the bucket.
Okay, you can take them in the bucket.
I look around to see if I spot any familiar faces.
all right, yeah, you can. Are you just going to run around the building you're in right now, or
Yeah, just like right outside the door. Are there any nearby groups of guild members?
well, just roll me a luck check? Just roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
3.
Oh, 15.
Well, one of. There's only one luck.
Maybe it's crud. And then a monist would be unlucky to have encountered. Are you guys still together? Did you break up?
Yeah, are we all going or am I just going?
I don't know.
I just stick my head out the door and look around to see if I see
Okay.
anyone that
Well, you're the one that passed the luck
All
check.
right.
looks.
He dodged the question.
Oh heck yeah! Yeah, you do see one guild member stomping around the end of the hallway. It's a large minotaur.
No.
Oh, yes! It's Borb.
You see Borb, and he's pacing at the
Perfect.
end of the corridor.
And Monas runs up to him.
right at the.
Hey, Borb.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, did you guys get flowers?
Hello. Quick.
Um,
Did we get?
Yeah.
Did they look like these ones?
Yes, Borb did.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, just checking. Thank you. All right, and Monas runs back to the trailer. And, all right, guys. It looks like the other guild members got
Cool.
flowers
showed
as
up.
well. So I don't know if they're from Azarine or not, but maybe this is legit.
Why are
I
the
believe it is a red herring.
tarot card?
What does a fish have to do with anything?
I mean, the moon is a beautiful tarot card. So if someone just were picking a thing without knowing its meaning,
Maybe it's related to the surprise.
yep. I don't know. I looked up the meaning of carnations because, like, lilies mean death, right? And so, like, light red carnations represent admiration as opposed to deep love and affection. So this is a good fan flower. Are they white carnations? Because those are good luck.
Yes, they are white.
Okay, so it's just a good luck carnation. I mean, I'm keeping the good luck
I mean, they
carnations.
talk
That
to you
sounds like
too,
a thing to
so-
keep. Well, once a day.
I don't know.
I think it
You-
lasts
I mean,
for, like,
th-
an
you're
hour or
they're
something.
already under
I don't
your
remember,
command
but-
now. You could like
yeah.
weave them into armor or something if you need to. She did that in the last episode.
They would get crushed so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Please don't.
I won't. I don't want to have you guys get crushed by. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so my official response to these flowers is I will pick them up after the show, and I don't know what else to do.
Okay, we love
They're
you.
adorable.
Oh, good.
The guild is getting very heavy on pets, though.
Okay, so
All right. Well, is there anything else you want to do?
I wanna
Because
look
it's almost
underneath
showtime.
The trailer thing, like, are there any traps? Oh, this is not like a trailer.
Wait, you're in a building. You're not.
Okay, never mind.
No. Dolly hasn't had to deal with a trailer
Well,
in
she's
years.
come up in the world. I don't.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Dolly steps out of from behind her little changing clothing panel, and she's got on a red sparkly number and a cloak that's made up of. You can tell that, like, from a distance, it's supposed to look like patchwork, but it's really well made, like different colored squares of fabric.
My
on
goodness,
this
Dolly,
big
you look
cloak.
like the 4th of July.
Excellent.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Oh, well, thank you so much. She does a little twirl. Her hair is all big. It's great.
So now that we're ready, Crud Jr., let's be all invisible, or at least me, so I can go up on stage with her and not be in the way.
No, that's what I'm doing.
We'll make us both invisible. Yeah.
Too high of a spell slot?
You can't do it?
I can, but it's going to be a higher spell slot, and I only got so many of those.
I have 3 third-level spell slots I can contribute if I'm there.
I
'Cause I
didn't think
can
mages
do
needed
stuff.
to be, like, right up on stage. Don't you guys work better
Teamwork.
from a distance?
I will go up into the lighting rigs and look down from above if I can't be on stage.
True, and then if you need to get close, you can just drop down and use levitate, right?
Featherfall.
what is the light out right now? Is it dark? Is it getting dark?
It is getting dark.
The show's at 8 p.m.
My character pulls out a pair of goggles from his bag and slips them over his eyes. Night vision.
And you got to get those things automated,
Good idea.
says
My
the voice
character-
from the sky.
My character has a set of dark vision.
Mine are
goggles,
automated.
So
All right. You now have red
You're just
glowy
in.
eyes also from the view of a passerby.
Amonis, aren't you like an elf or something? So you can just...
I am an elf.
Apparently a mountain elf.
No, I'm a wood elf. I just got moved around.
Well, it's a shame because those mountain elves, they're a hardy folk, and they can party.
We can
Also,
party.
clogging. Clogging is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out and clog.
They do a lot of clogging.
Barbecue.
That may have been the tap shoe sounds that you heard
well,
earlier.
come on, Dolly. Let's get your show done, and then we will show you just how hard we party.
Well, youngin, you've got yourself a challenge accepted.
All right. Let's march off towards that stage.
I'm up in the light riggings.
All right. So you guys have to kind of wait for the next prior performance to wind up, and it's a big acrobatic number. There's elves and gnomes just flipping and tumbling all over the stage, and then they finish. The little arena is packed out. Everybody cheers, and the lights go down, and then the stage crew starts moving all of that stuff off of the stage and pulling Dolly's props and set pieces onto the stage. And then there's a single spotlight hits the stage, and Azreen steps out and she says, "Now is the best part of show tonight. Second best part. Wait for a surprise. But the bard you have all been waiting for all day. We are all very excited. The national treasure of our world, Dolly Portent." And she steps back, and then the stage lights go all the way down again, and Dolly goes out and stands on her mark. The lights come back up, and she steps from the shadows into the sphere of light on the stage, and the crowd goes absolutely crazy. And yep. And from the shadows, a stagehand passes off her guitar, and she steps up to the, what would that be? Thaumaturgy stone?
Sure.
That's been mounted. Yeah. And begins one of her more famous pieces, her robe of many colors. And it goes, everyone's loving it. It's going well. What do you do?
I am investigating the lighting for dangers.
My
19.
character's just investigating the lighting.
Alrighty. The lighting seems very secure. You do occasionally feel like a little rumble, but the roller coaster is still going. You've got a pretty good view of the stage. You don't see anyone doing anything unexpected right now. I mean, you don't know a lot about stage production, but seems like everybody's doing what makes sense.
Okay.
Crud Jr. is going to cast invisibility on himself and position himself right between Dolly and the audience.
All right.
Scan the audience for any threats.
I like that you're a projection shield. Or, like, if an arrow were to hit Dolly, it'll hit you.
That's
Yeah.
Projectile shields.
That's 17 for perception.
All right. Right now, everybody is paying attention to Dolly. They seem engrossed. I'm assuming you're just outside of that light sphere that's being created so that you can actually see the audience. Because if you were in it, it'd just be a sea of light. All right.
Automatic nat 1.
This is why the advice of look at the people and imagine them all in their underwear doesn't really make sense, because when you're on stage, you can't see faces or anything.
Mm-mm.
You just see
the light in your face?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Who got a nat one?
Oh, nobody. I meant the light would make it a
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought you already
a nat
rolled.
1 automatically.
All right. And what was Tin Man doing?
I'm just searching the area around, just looking.
All right. Perception check.
Okay. Perception is -1. 0.
Yeah, that's a lot of fleshies. Just so many. Who knew that so many fleshies could be crammed in one spot? Why would they want to? This is a mystery.
I rolled a 1 and I have a -1 on perception.
Alrighty, and then what's Amonis doing?
I am waving a reflective piece of shiny metal backstage, back and forth in time with the music, waiting backstage like I was told.
Very nice. Well, give me a perception check while you're backstage.
Okay. 12, and my perception is +3, so 15.
All right. You notice backstage that Azreen is actually back there, and she's kind of fussing over her outfit, and she's talking to some of the stage hands. She's like, "You're sure everything is good? Do I look good? Is this good? Is this straight? Am I good? Have you seen Katarina? Is she ready? Are we good? Okay, okay. No, I can't see her right now. It's not good. You keep her on that side. I will stay on this side. This tradition. You stay."
Amonis walks over to Azarine and says, "Hey, what's going on?"
"Oh, we're just getting ready for end of show fun."
Who's Katarine?
Katarina, she's... You've met her. I have brought her to Christmas parties and stuff. You remember.
Oh.
My character genuinely thinks that she is Katarina. But
Have I met
the player
Katarina?
knows her as Tatiana Formosa
Oh.
from the episode Tatiana's
She has
Revenge.
airships. She's
Where the
fireworks are going. Okay.
Airships plus fire.
Okay.
I do not understand Azrine's motivation for hanging out with her. But, okay. Oh.
She's a sweet lady that owns a jewelry shop.
On the
They have-
surface.
That's what she was made to be.
Danger.
Ugh.
It's
Playing with fire.
Azreen is just, we really like connected. We hit it off. It's, she really compliments
Wait.
who I am. It's great.
So,
Are those helium airships up there?
no, they're
No.
magic.
They have arcane engines. It's fine.
All right.
All right. So the set, Dolly does several more songs. The set is about to finish. You can tell it's wrapping up. So as it's starting to wrap up, what are you guys doing?
All right, I move towards the stage just to keep an eye on Dolly, just in case something happens after the sets are done.
Yeah, she's doing a really upbeat number right now. She's prancing around the whole stage. She's talking about working several hours consecutively in the day. It's great.
That's a good movie, too.
All
I'm
right.
dating myself.
I don't listen to country music, even though I'm...
The movie's
in
called
pretty much-
9 to 5 or something like that.
Mhm,
And
it is.
the song is Working 9 to 5. And it is genuinely a good movie. You should see it. All right.
And Dolly is a national treasure.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a and she has a song called her Coat of Many Colors.
Mhm.
So it's about being poor but loved. Anyway, all right. So you're just keeping an eye on Dolly.
Yeah.
I am keeping an eye
Alright.
on other people on the catwalk near the lights. Because they could...
I'm keeping an eye on the exits.
Yeah.
All right. So Crud, what are you doing? Just more watching.
While she's prancing around, just trying to keep myself positioned between her and the crowd.
Oh, I can't believe Crud is being a human body shield or whatever you are, body shield.
Oh.
Well, the last guard mission, he was the only one interested in actually keeping them safe.
Give me a dexterity check for all the just keeping up with her very over the top choreographed.
That's gonna be an 11.
You're doing the best you can. There's a couple of times that you're glad that no one can see you. You're not being your most graceful self right now.
Oh man, Kaihaku watching
he-
this with True Seeing would be seeing quite the concert.
He's a 7'1", 95-pound awkward teenager. So yeah, he's
Yeah, it's just sprinting back and forth. At some point during the performance, you're just like, I can't even tell what she's going to be doing. So it's just back and
My
forth, just
character
trying to.
has see invisibility on. He'd probably be laughing right now.
Anyone with True Seeing is getting quite the show.
All right, so just perception checks from everybody.
I'm gonna use a different.
Nat 20!
All right.
16.
14.
I'm running way too much. 4.
He's too busy doing other things.
He has his back turned.
All right. Well, everyone except for Crud Jr., you see there are several people that are leaving. Like, not en masse, but there's about 6 people from different points in the crowd that are leaving. And
Did they all start
And,
leaving at the same time?
Yep.
That's very suspicious to me. I'm going to featherfall jump onto one of them and arrest and detain them
All
and
right.
question them. And I'll also tell my friends if anyone. I'm in the light, so no one can see me. But yeah, am
All
I
right.
over one of them? Could I be over one of them using the lights catwalk?
Yeah. Just give me. Do you want to do? What skill do you want to use for your flying squirrel attack here?
I want to burn a featherfall first level spot, and so it's a first level spell slot. I only have 4 of those, and I could roll anything you want because that dice just went 15. Acrobatics. 16?
That sounds.
Is
all
there a
right.
+1 in that?
Then yes, you flying squirrel off the catwalk and completely take this guy unawares because he was definitely not expecting a gnome drop from the sky.
Heck yeah! When you hire security and her name is Pidge, you get security.
All right, so you've got this guy down on the ground. A couple of people in the audience look over to see what's going on, but they also don't want to miss Dolly.
I immediately ask him, "What's going on? Who are you working for? Why are you leaving?"
He turns his head back to look at you and is starting to try to get up.
Nope.
He's a blue dragonborn.
Oh, okay,
And-
that's good.
And he just starts, "Who am I? Who are you? Get off of me.
Why were you leaving?
'Cause I want to."
Why were you all leaving at the same time?
He looks around really quick and he's going to try to get away from you.
Well,
Okay.
that's not going to work.
My character's approaching the 2 of them.
What is the ground in this room?
It is stone, poured concrete.
That's okay. He might be able to get away from me.
All right.
But I have a expeditious retreat. So if he does run, I'm just going to run faster than him. So I'm going to try to grapple him with my 40-pound frame first.
All right.
This may not work. I rolled a 13 plus 0 strength.
All right. He rolled a 15.
Yep. Did he succeed on that?
Yeah, he
Shocked.
just sort of rolls you off of him and rolls onto his back, starts scooching away, and stands up and
My character.
she's like, "You're
approaches
crazy."
With his crossbow. Is there a problem over here? You guys noticed that there are no bolts in my character's crossbow.
If he tries to get away from me, I'm going to expeditious retreat, which is a spell. So I just need to know.
He just he puts his hands up, but he's still taking steps back. And he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't know what kind of crazy,
Security.
overzealous security you are, but just take it down a notch. Jeez."
I'd like to do an insight check on him.
Sure.
I rolled a 12 and I have +4, so that's 16. Do you know the other people who are leaving? And I'd like to know if he's lying.
He goes, "What people?" And yes, he's lying.
Yep, absolutely detaining him, alerting the other guards. Prestidigitation up in the air. Do I have that? No, I don't have that. Darn it. Okay. Yelling? I'm gonna yell and wave. Yell and wave. Guards.
My character's definitely approaching.
I'm also approaching.
Yell and wave.
You were back. Oh, that's right. You came up front.
Yell and wave.
All right. Yeah. Several guards. We'll say rows from the guild is one of them. And, you know, she's
Oh,
pretty cutthroat and doesn't take crap from people.
she's an assassin.
Yeah, she comes over. She's like, "Hey, what's going on over here?"
I point out the other 5 and I say, detain them.
She does
I
like
reach
a
over
whistle.
and tackle one of them. I do an acrobatics check. I somersault through the air and land on one of their shoulders.
I sight down one of my crossbows, going for a non-lethal shot at one of their legs.
Oh, I got a nat 1 on this.
So you're just surfing the crowd.
Yeah. I'm magically crowd surfing.
All
and get
right.
taken
Well,
away.
that one gets away.
I aim for the non-lethal blow at one of the legs of one of the guys. Trying
right.
to get away. Oh, okay. That's a 26. So
You hit them, and also the crowd screams and starts to panic.
Well, it's not a bolt, right? It's invisible?
it's magical.
Is it invisible, or what does it look like?
It's force. So
White light.
yeah, basically it's just a bright flash of light.
And then someone goes, and falls over with an
that
injury.
would scare the crowd. Okay. It's not exactly
Yeah.
stealthy.
Basically.
Rose says several choice and bleepable words and immediately starts trying to find other members. She's like, "You're going to have to deal with this one," and points to the one that you kind of got. Because now we've got bigger issues because people are like, you know, there was an attack.
Can we try to persuade the crowd that it's okay? We're just security. Don't worry, we got this.
Persuasion.
Well, luckily, the entire amphitheater, or the entire arena obviously didn't see this happen. So yeah, it is just the little section that you're at, but I guess roll.
Check.
You can have one chance.
We got here a sink pooper. We are detaining him. He is coming with us. He pooped in the sink. We got to take him out of here. I'm trying to persuade the crowd that he is not dangerous, but is definitely to be detained. And I rolled a 4 because that's not my thing. I have a -1 charisma.
I got an 11.
All right. Yeah. No, people are grabbing their children. They're starting to run out.
Oh, God.
They're getting riled up. Other sections are starting to look over, what's going on and what's happening.
It's just a sink pooper. It's fine.
It takes several, it gets really hairy, and it takes several guild members coming over to, crowd control. Give me a perception check. As all of this is happening, you're trying to talk to the crowd and maintain where this guy is at.
13.
3. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
Definitely not mine either.
The guy that you had to, because he was just held at arrow point, but then you had to turn your back so that the crowd.
Wait, what? He slipped away?
Yeah.
Oh, what? How?
You stopped to talk to try to calm the crowd down.
Oh.
All right,
And
I'm
you
going to
did- I
evacuate
mean,
Dolly. Yep.
He was just, you had him that detained. You had his hands up, but you didn't get him.
Did not successfully grapple him. That is true. Okay, so I guess we gotta end the show and evacuate Dolly because if that guy, So I communicate to the guild. If this person got away from an assassin and a wizard that are level 6 and who knows what level, then they're an actual threat, and we got to get Dolly off the stage.
Back at the stage, while all this is happening, her set is ending, and she's back at the mic, and she was like, "Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. We are ready for, I think, our big finale. So it's real special. I'm just real excited to be a part of this." So that's kind of when you guys cue back in. You've panicked a portion of the theater, which is the only reason you lost him.
What happened to the one that Tin Man shot in the leg?
Are you gonna brave the crowd that's panicked to go over and see if he's still there?
I mean,
I think Amonis can do it.
So, like, basically, Tin Man shot across a section of the audience to hit him. So that whole section between you and him is what erupted.
All
in
part of
panic.
the show, folks. All part of the show.
Oh, you guys already failed your calm down check.
I guess no, I wouldn't. I would just evacuate Dolly. So I'm gonna I'm gonna expend Expeditious Retreat to move very quickly to Dolly. And is she wrapping up so she's like almost done?
Well, she's still on the stage. And she's
saying goodbyes.
Well, she's introducing the next portion, and that she just said she's happy to be a part of it.
Okay.
So she's
I'm gonna.
There's one last thing.
I'm gonna come up and whisper to her. So running up on the stage and gonna be like, "Hi."
She's
We've got a security concern. You can't take part in this next act. Just say goodbye and walk off the stage.
Well, don't you think I'd be a little bit safer if I stayed in front where everybody could see me?
Not from arrows. Come off the stage.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, God. Things I'm not good at include.
Well, with advantage, because you have been her security all day, and you were hired by people she trusts.
With advantage, I get a 14. I'm not good at this. No one likes me.
No. She goes, "Oh, how about you could just stay right here with me."
I have no other choice, do I?
Nope, doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
All of us or just her?
Are you gonna go up and ask also?
Yeah.
Because right now it's just Pidge on the stage, and the crowd's kind of like getting rest. You know, they're
I mean,
Encore!
might as well.
Woo!
Let's all go up and be part of the show.
Invisible, standing there between her and the crowd.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you see Pidge and Amonis come up on stage.
I go up to the bottom of the stage and say, Dolly, can I come up too?
Well, sure, shooting sugar. Get up
All
here.
right.
And to the crowd, she's going to be like, "Well, this is special. I want you all to meet some very special friends of mine. Can I get a round of applause for these very fine folks from the Fire Breathing Kittens Guild?" And everybody like, "Woo!"
And Monas bows.
Her,
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello.
What is Rose doing?
Tin Man walks up on stage.
Rose and we'll say Runt, and you actually see Acer out there. They've kind of calmed down that section, and you can see Rose darts off in the direction that the men went, and she kind of signals for a few other guards to follow. She's going to be trying to trail them.
Okay. That's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah. I stand close to Dolly. Crud Jr., I have no idea you're there. I can't do true seeing. I'm just like, where did Crud Jr. go? He is such a slacker.
All right.
Well, you figure he's out napping.
I hope y'all are ready for something real exciting and just heartwarming.
That's what every security detail loves to hear. Excitement.
Excitement.
That's what we live for.
And the curtains behind kind of pull back, and a set piece rolls forward, and it's a big flowery arch with kind of a little altar-y looking pedestal. And
What kind of flowers?
just a myriad of different ones.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's not white carnations?
You can go. What's your passive perception? It's
11.
13.
yeah. You don't see those
Not even gonna mention
specifically.
mine.
Okay.
It's just a bunch of different kinds of completely mundane flowers.
Okay.
And there's like ribbons coming off the
What kind
side.
of altar is it exactly?
Like a pedestal. It's white. It's got a book on it. And there's a pretty piece of cloth draped across it.
No.
She goes and stands behind the little altar and grabs the fabric and kind of drapes it over her shoulders.
I'm going to use detect magic right now.
Sure.
Oh wait, do I even have that one? Please tell me I actually remember to put that one
And
on my list.
some bards come out with harps and they start playing very pretty music. And you see Azreen enters from one side of the stage, dressed to the
never mind.
nines, and then Katarina from the other side, dressed to the nines. And they both come to the altar where Dolly is standing.
Are they getting married?
They are.
What?
Surprise! Hand fasting. And Dolly starts the ceremony, like there's cheers and whoops, and she's doing the hand. She takes the fabric and drapes it over their hands,
Wait,
and they
who's
say
getting
that Azreen and Katarina.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind, I don't have that ability.
It's so sweet, and they say such pretty words to each other, promise to love each other forever, and that.
I promise to give you the rest of your brain back moments before you die so I can see the suffering in your eyes that you've lived an entire life with a person you hate.
Azreen doesn't remember either, because that got taken. She doesn't know.
Wait, she doesn't know?
Azreen doesn't know. Remember, the void thing ate her memory of Tatiana.
Oh my gosh. Wait, she doesn't know that.
Yeah, she doesn't know that. She just knows she met a very nice tabaxi
Oh.
lady that she really clicked with,
Ball dropped by
And
the rest of the
has-
guild members.
has mentioned several times that they have been hanging out, and then they went on an adventure together, and then they went into business together.
Oh no.
Well,
It's like it's been building to
when-
this moment.
it's like two dementia patients that hated one another as lifelong rivals falling in love. It's
All right, and you actually see like Nulasag is off to the side, looking like, geez, I did a bad.
you did a bad.
Oh, no.
Like you just see like all the color is drained out of his face. He's been, he and Azreen are fairly close, and he's just like,
I'm okay with this.
Why am I suddenly worried?
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
it's fine.
This is fine.
Yeah.
I don't think
Today
Dolly's
it is.
ordained.
There's a meme where it's
Of course
a
she
person
is.
saying, "This is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine."
I like the opposite one where it's a little flame sitting at the table and there's little doggos all around. And it says, "This is fine." You feel a little rumble in the ground.
Of course we do. Am I close enough to Dolly to jump and get to touch
Yeah,
her?
you guys are right there.
Okay. All right. I just want to be within touching distance of Dolly.
You are.
Okay.
You can be. She's actually like handed you a few things while the ceremony's going on, just kind of swapping out documents and
Okay. I
Whatever.
whisper to her, "If anything goes wrong, just be a willing creature, okay?"
she goes, "Yeah, sure, no problem there, hon. And you may now kiss the brides." And then you guys can all roll initiative.
Great.
Oh no.
15.
12.
Oh wait, plus dex. Sorry.
8.
15 plus. Oh wait, I need to increase my because initiative is dex, so that's plus 4. So 19.
19 for me as well. My modifier is only +1, so a bonus would go before me.
All right, we got bonus. Pitch. All right, and what did Tin Man get?
12.
And Crut Junior.
8.
Alrighty. The rumble beneath your feet gets stronger and louder, and no, the roller coaster stopped about an hour ago.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
definitely
what I was
not
afraid
that.
of.
What do you do, Amonis?
I brace myself so that I don't lose my footing if something erupts, and I draw close to Dolly, putting a hand protectively around her back so that nothing can snatch her. But
Alrighty.
like discreetly, so I'm not interrupting the ceremony.
And what action are you readying to happen if something tries to snatch her?
If an enemy tries to snatch her, right?
If an enemy,
An attack of opportunity. This is me showing me I don't actually understand all the rules of D&D all that much. I can ready an
So
attack,
Dungeons
right?
and Dragons, you can ready upon a specific prompt. So it has to be very specific, and you can do your thing when that specific thing happens. So I'm just letting you know it should be an enemy.
Yes. If an enemy, I'm gonna ready. If an enemy attempts to snatch or otherwise harm Dolly or my other party members, I have an attack ready.
all right.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a good
Yep,
one.
that is how you do that.
Okay, cool.
Pidge.
I'm near Dolly, right? Like I'm touching her, one could say.
Yeah, you're right there with her.
Okay. All right.
You're both just
ask her,
hands
can I
on
free-
with Dolly.
Can I free ask her if she's willing? Like, is that
Yeah.
okay? Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
That rumbling is very bad. We have to evacuate. Are you willing?
Oh, sure, honey.
Okay. I'm touching my spell component fanny pack. Reach in, and I pull out a bit of gauze, and I rub my fingers together so that it starts to smoke. I transform a willing creature I touch, along with everything it's wearing and carrying, into a misty cloud for the duration. The spell ends if the creature drops to 0 hit points. While in this form, she can have a flying speed of 10 feet, and she can escape out of here. And I say, "Go home, Dolly. Dolly, go home."
Go home, Dolly. Feels like that should be a song.
And I'm just
All right.
concentrating on this. And it's a duration of up to 1 hour. So I'm just like, my eyes are scrunched up and my hands are balled into fists. And I'm just like, fly as fast as you can home, okay? Be safe. I will get you out of here. And she's now
Azreen
gaseous.
looks at you guys like, what is going on? And just looks down at the ground. And just as she does, the stage splinters as a purple worm.
But she's gaseous, right? She's gaseous?
Yeah, she's gaseous.
Okay, go
that
home,
happened.
Dolly. Go.
She's kind of, well, for now she's lingering because it's, it just happened. But she's working on getting away.
I wasn't expecting the worm, but I had a feel. I hate it when I'm right. It was in the caverns underneath the ground.
Oh, it gets worse, guys. This is great. All right. This purple worm bursts through the floor. Azreen and Katarina are flung to the side. Shrapnel goes everywhere. Screams erupt from the crowd. And you hear all kinds of ruckus from everywhere. And what is it going to do? The worm is going to reach over to Katarina and bite, as they get flung out, because it came up right underneath him.
Oh.
It definitely hits. So it's got Katarina in its mouth. You hear Azreen scream. She's on the other side where she got flung. And then it's going to take its tail and swipe at a monist.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because he was bracing, so he's still... All right. I'm going to guess that a 27 hits.
Yep.
All right. You're going to take 19 points of piercing damage, and then I need a Constitution saving throw.
Let's see, Constitution, that's a 5. Oh, 11.
Okay. You're going to take 22 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
So 19 and then 22?
Yep.
Okay, that hit very hard.
Yes, indeed.
And you hear Nulisag shout from the side of the stage as he's standing up with all the craziness happening. You guys get out of there!
Does that mean that it got hit by my by my like ready to attack?
It can now. You're right there. So you hit it.
Okay.
Or you could try to hit it.
All right. So and
Try to
that means so that's 4 sword strikes. 13. That one definitely hits. It's 20 something. 20 something.
Yep, that'll
20
hit.
something.
Yep.
20 something.
Yep.
Okay, so 3.
So they all hit.
3 of them hit. One of them did not.
Okay.
And then those are D8s plus 4 on each of those. 6 times 4 is 24, 25. 25 damage.
So it stabs you with its tail and you slice into it. And it sort of makes a growling scream as you do. It's not a fan of that. Tin Man, what do you do?
I aim my crossbow and fire off 2 shots at the purple worm. Quick question. Does a 18 hit?
It do.
Okay, and a crit as well for the second shot?
Mm-hmm.
So I do 12 points of damage for the critical hit, and funny enough, I do the exact same amount of damage for the non-critical hit.
Okay.
So 24 points of damage.
Goes straight into it.
Force damage with the crossbow?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Crud Jr.
Crud is going to cast Far Strike. He rolled a 19 to hit.
Yes.
$34 damage. And I'm going to roll concentration to see if I stay invisible.
All right.
I do.
Sweet. All right. You see a volley of arrows come from the side of the stage and just straight into the side of this big purple worm, and it reels back and roars loudly, dropping Katerina as it does so, and she's very badly hurt. And Azurine steps from the side of the stage, having just done a bunch of pretty sweet shots. You see other guild members, higher level, are all starting to converge on this space. Then there's an explosion from outside of the stadium, and
It was the purple worm was probably a distraction.
And you see there's the flying dervish airships they were kind of circling above, but you see them moving away from the theme park. And as they do, you can see there's some dark shapes from the night sky that are attacking the ships. All right. So you have a choice. You can stay and try to fight this thing, or you can try to get the crowds out of the park.
May I free talk? Or am I...
6 seconds. What can you say in 6 seconds? The same 6 seconds that the whole round is going to happen in.
Okay. Does this take my turn?
No. You just,
Okay.
use your words wisely.
Team, let's get Dolly out together.
Dolly's already gone.
No, you can see she's gaseous. She can only move 10 feet per second. So the thing about gaseous form that you would already know as a character who casts magic is that it gives her resistance to non-magical damage, advantage on strength, dexterity, and constitution saving throws. She can pass through small holes, but unfortunately she can only move at 10 feet per round. So it makes her much more resistant to damage, but she's still susceptible to damage, and it makes it...
She'll be fine.
She's a package that's easy to transfer, if that makes sense. I've made the companion less squishy.
She'll be fine.
Cool, but the other people may want to help me.
Okay, I'm going to... Shoot, so... I don't know what to do.
We gotta get her out of here.
Yeah. I motion towards Dolly. Come on, follow us. We're getting out of here.
Okay.
And I can't cast spells because I'm concentrating on keeping her not squishy.
I'll offer some...
Question, do you have to breathe in gaseous form?
I don't think she does. She treats liquids as though they were solid surfaces, though, so she can't, like, go underwater.
I opened my bag.
Yep, there you go.
A bag of holding?
Yes.
I think she's still alive, though.
I don't think
as
that's
a
a good
gaseous
idea.
form. But if
she's very protected right now. It's like super armor that she's wearing. As long as I don't get hit and drop concentration, she's fine. We just got to get her out.
Do you have an empty bottle?
Yeah, we have an empty bottle. Can I?
She could fit in a small space.
Can I please put her in a bottle so she can move faster than 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to leave the lid off.
You can have a decanter of Dolly.
Okay, excellent. All right, now I can move her 35 feet per round. And the lid's off, so if I drop unconscious, she can, like, get out. She's not stuck in.
She'll just have a foot in a jar.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or maybe her hand.
Okay. Help move package, please. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, Dolly, you're not a package. Package!
Amonist. Roll me a d10.
6.
I have an idea.
All right, cool.
that might work.
Nothing extra happens. What do
I
you
have
do?
an idea that might work. Hey, we need to get her really farther away, and I have an idea that might
we're taking
work.
Dolly and running, right?
Hand me the bottle. No, I got something that might go a little faster.
Please tell me it before you do it.
Catapult!
That makes things explode.
No?
Yeah,
Not
when they
really.
strike the object, they definitely do damage. No, thank you.
Yeah, that
Thank you
makes
for the
things
offer.
explode.
No.
So are we retreating? That's happening?
Yep, we're guards. We're not.
So
we're
we're not
the
going
army,
to kill the
we're
worm.
the security
All right.
team. Nope, it's not for us.
Roll these damage rolls. Okay. So I grab Pidge with her bottle and throw over my shoulder and use my turn to run the opposite direction away from this worm.
Yay!
All right.
Woo!
So I'm
All
using
right,
sprint,
so
so that's... Yeah, I'm dashing.
You're dashing.
That's the one.
All right. You make your way into the crowd. They're, of course, in a panic. You sort of, I'm guessing, just like leap off the front of the
parkour
stage
style.
so you can just start booking it.
Just like
Yeah.
Azarin.
My character raises his crossbow and fires off a couple shots. Run!
That seems counter-effective. Okay.
Just trying to...
I'm dodging the
Intimidate.
panicked herd of stampeding people.
Alrighty. Pidge, what do you do?
I concentrate on gaseous form, and I don't know how concentration works. Is that all I can do?
No, you can
Yeah,
still...
pretty much.
You can cast another spell that's not
Yeah, you can
a
do anything that's
concentration
not
spell.
concentrating. So, like, you could still run even.
Ooh, well then I would like to look up the spell Expeditious Retreat to see if I can make Amonist faster. I've never actually cast this before. I don't know where it is on my sheet. I have so many pages here.
Yeah, you do.
So many pages. Oh, here it is. Okay, that one's also concentration, so never mind. I can do Long Strider, which I don't have prepared. Okay, so, I don't think I can help in any way. Yeah, these are all concentration, so that's about it. That's what I got. Oh, is haste? Haste
I don't
is
have any
concentration.
spells that can allow me to increase speed, so...
Haste is also concentration. Okay, so I hold on. I concentrate on that bottle. I tell Dolly, we'll get you out of here safe. Don't worry. She is gaseous.
She swirls around in the jar. The worm is definitely going to be more interested in where all those arrows came from. So
we have a lot stronger adventurers here than us, so...
It dives in the direction of Azurine, just destroying that whole side of the stage.
Wait, it's after Azure. Oh, wow. That's
Well, she's level
interesting.
20 and we're level 6, so
Yeah,
she can handle this.
indeed.
Yeah. And Nulasag's over there. You feel like you caught sight of Nusi's hair at some point in the front of the crowd.
I have no idea what level Nusi's at now. She was 20 when we started.
Yeah. All right.
A level 20 dealing with a purple worm is like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't kill me, so...
Thank goodness.
Alrighty. So, Tin Man, roll me a d20. I mean, a d10.
Okay. D10. 4.
All right. The earth surrounding the stage starts to sink in on itself
Oh,
as
that's what I was afraid
it's
of.
as the cavernous underbelly of this area has been structurally damaged by a purple worm. So,
I hate it when I'm right.
give me a dexterity check as you're right there in it.
A beautiful 20.
You leap out of the way just as the ground beneath your feet disappears.
Okay.
What would you like to do now with your turn that you've not fallen into a pit?
I'm going to continue to move away from the pit.
It's a wise choice.
Yeah.
Where is your pupper?
He's at my heels, so I'm guessing he has to make a dexterity save, doesn't he?
He do.
Unfortunately. All right. Let's see. I need to pull up his... I wasn't thinking I was going to have to do that, but let's see. Pull up his stats so I can do this properly. Let's... Great. 16.
He also leaps out of the way and scrambles behind you.
Okay.
Which, I guess circling back to that, where is your dog at?
My
Monas?
dog is typically not, battle statted. So...
Yeah.
So I guess you make him stay in, the dressing room while you
Yeah.
guys do serious business or something.
It's a real dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming if you don't have a battle-ready animal, you don't take it into
No,
battle.
he's
That's just-
if things
Yeah.
Really good
happen
at
like
sniffing.
this, he's trained to automatically run to safety.
Run,
Good deal.
Rufus, run.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we need to track someone down with scent,
Yeah,
Rufus
yeah,
is
he's
trained.
around for things like that.
Oh, is this the same Rufus that I gave
Yep.
you guys in the...
yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Crud Jr., what's up, buddy? How's it going?
Oh, not too bad. He's going to shoot an infestation ray at it.
At the purple worm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, can you give me a
Okay, so we
Constitution
are
saving throw?
fighting it.
Well, I do believe I can. That would be an 18. Nope, sorry. A 23. His con is plus 11. He's a beefy boy.
Yeah, it's big worm.
Well, never mind then. And I'll just retreat a bit.
Alrighty. So as you guys make it, Amonist and Pidge, you guys have breached the wall of the arena with the crowd, and you're out. You can see the whole park from where you're at, and there's chaos everywhere. you can see there's looks like a large earth elemental just like making its way through the amusement park. Half the roller coaster is down. Over in the water park, you can see there's a water elemental in the wave pool, like flashing out at people, like with pseudopods. And there's not civilians because they're all running out. So there's like guild members just all over the place, just battling a myriad of things going on.
Oh no. I didn't get the flowers. Well, oh well, I'll come back for them later.
If they survive.
I crossed that off my character sheet.
So, Amonist, what do you do?
Where's the rest of my party right now?
Pidge is with you. Tin Man is not too far behind you guys, and Crud is a little further back than that.
And they're both like running to catch up.
Yeah.
Do we see Azarine anywhere? No.
She's back in the arena battling a worm.
Do we see the exit of the park anywhere?
You're too far from it to see it, but you know what direction it's in.
Continue dashing towards
All
the
right.
exit of the park.
Pidge, roll a d10.
A D10? 6.
Nothing happens. All right, what do you do on your turn?
I concentrate on the gaseous form and I reassure Dolly that we're going to get her out of here safe.
She swirls the opposite direction. She starts to kind of come out of the jar, and you're like, no.
Go back in.
She goes back in. Alrighty. So bursting through the crowd, 3 pirate-looking fellows.
Pirates.
Pirates? What
Maybe
is
some
going
of
on?
Katarina's
Yeah.
friends?
Nulasag dropped the ball.
And one of them points at you guys and goes, "There's some guild members. Get them!" And then
Oh, okay.
Why are you getting us?
they put their swords down, and you say, "Well, actually, it's a fascinating story." You say, "No, they don't do that." But they are going to run at you both, and 2 of them are going. Well, you're still carrying Pidge, so I guess 2 of them are gonna.
You can drop me.
Do I have time before they get here?
Yeah, you can. Free action. You can drop Pidge.
Okay, well, do I have enough time for a bonus action to try to do a little healing? Because I only have 11 health.
I mean, you don't have it as a reaction, right?
I have it as a bonus action that I can use at
we'll
any
say
time.
we'll retcon a little bit, and on your turn, while you were dashing, you could bonus action heal some.
Yes. All right. So I already rolled it earlier too. Plus 13 health for a second wind.
Yay, second wind.
All right, you do second wind. Pidge has that interaction with gaseous Dolly and goes, "Nope, stay in." And then the pirates burst through the crowd and go, "Guild members, rah!" And they're going to come at you guys.
Okay. My character points at Pidge to my dog, to 01. Defend her. Deflect attack.
Thank you. Because I will drop concentration if I am attacked potentially.
Basically,
Yeah.
once per turn, I can set a target for 01 that if it attacks you, it will take disadvantage on attack rolls.
Excellent. Yay.
So that's a nice little ability that my dog that he possesses. So
Awesome. Well, on the 2 that go after a monist, one of them totally misses. And the other one hits. You're going to take 5 points of slashing. And then
It hits?
one of them did.
Okay.
He had a 19 on the die, plus 2.
Okay.
And then Pidge, that one totally misses you because there's a big robot dog.
Yay. Thank you. 01. Thank you.
Alrighty. And then Tin Man, what do you want to do?
I'm going to aim at the one that is attacking Pidge. So I will. I'm guessing 22 hits.
Yeah.
Right? That's my lowest
That
roll.
will do it. It goes, "Arg, my booty."
2 7s. That's my minimum roll. That's 6 actually. 2 6s.
Okay, so 12. He looks pretty rough.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then I guess you
My
move
dog
forward.
attacks, yeah. The dog attacks.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yes.
plus 5, 22 hits.
Yes.
That's only 6 points of damage from the dog.
And that's on the same one?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Leaps on him and just tears him to shreds.
Wow.
He actually
okay.
doesn't even get out the whole my booty. He goes, arg, my booty.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I'm not going to put everything in here that's going to just be hard to deal with.
Yeah, no joke.
So wait, we've already taken down 2 of them?
No, just the one.
Just the one? Oh, okay.
But Crud, Junior.
Crit Jr.'s going to close the distance, and then he's going to cast Ignite.
Oh.
That's going to be a 18 to hit.
I do.
That's going to be 5 damage, and he is now on fire.
Okay, also roll a d10 for me.
Okay.
Forgot to have you do it.
That is a 2.
All right. The crowd, there's kind of a surge in the crowd. And they're panicked, so everyone can give me a strength check as this wave of people kind of passes over your general area.
11.
12.
Strength.
14.
5.
All right. The two pirates, one of them gets swept up with the crowd. So does Tin Man. Were you the...
Yeah, I rolled
Low
an
one.
11.
Yeah, so you're kind of pulled away from the group with the crowd. You get pulled 15 feet along with them. But the other pirate is still standing strong. Everybody else is too. So you're just sort of getting swept up with the group, with the crowd. A monist.
All right, so I can only reach one person right
Did
now,
it
right?
skip me? Or
No, I always go before you.
okay.
Yeah, we just had to rewind for a second.
Okay.
All right, so I can only reach one pirate currently.
Yeah.
All right, so I have already readied my sword strikes here. I'm going to start reeling them off with the amount of damage that they do. So 17 to hit, dealt 11. 17 to hit, dealt 8. 23 to hit, dealt 9. 23 to hit, dealt 10. Have I killed him yet?
Oh, yeah, he's dead. You cut him to ribbons.
Okay. And then... And I can I like
You can hold 2 of those and run over to the other one.
I was gonna say, yeah, can I have
You
enough
can do
movement
that.
here?
Yeah, he
Okay.
only got pulled 15 feet away.
Okay, yeah, and then go over to the other one, the other 2 over to that other guy. Is the other 2 enough to take him down? 19 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So the other 2 over to the other guy.
I mean, you may have terrified some more people, but I mean, really, trauma is trauma at this point. They're all
Yeah, at
terrified.
this point I'm okay with it. Flashing swords everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah, it's crazy. But hey, I'm honest. His sword looks super nice, though.
I am definitely looting these bodies. What do they got?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them had +1 scimitars.
Okay, yeah. I want one of those.
And
He wants both of those.
and then one had a +1 mace that he was bashing with.
Who uses maces here? Anybody?
Not me.
No.
I want to create a set of arm blades for my character.
Arm blades?
You want to create a set of arm blades?
Oh, yeah, arm blades. Basically, I can turn +1 weapons into extendable
He wants to be
swords.
Do you want the
Wolverine.
mace to turn into arm blades?
No, I literally have to have a sword.
You have to have swords? You can have yeah, here, you can have one of these scimitars.
Aw. You're so nice.
No, if you want them, you can have them. Don't worry.
All right, Pidge.
Are there any left standing?
No.
Okay,
you've taken
I get
them
back
down.
It was
on
just-
I'll be able to
Amonis'
I'll be able to afford
shoulders.
at least one with the 1,000 gold that I'll be receiving for this job. So
All right. Okay. I don't wanna. We'll just roll to see. No. All right. No new baddies show up right this minute, so you're able to make some headway. Tin Man, give me roll that D10.
okay, 1.
All right. There's another flux in the crowd, but we're not going to do that again because that's no fun to have that happen twice. So instead, you see a big earth elemental passes kind of right over you and drops some chunks of stone off of it as it does so. So just a dex save from you guys just to not get clonked by these falling rocks. It doesn't seem to notice you.
Did we just get pooped on?
Yep.
Kinda.
I rolled a 1.
Aww.
16.
13.
5.
All right, well, Crud and Tin Man, you'll take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as some of the bigger chunks land on you.
It makes sense that Amonis and I would not get hit together.
Yeah.
We are occupying
Since
one
you are-
space.
This has not been my day for ones.
Alrighty. Where are we? We're at Tin Man.
Okay, well, I'm looking around. Is there anything that is not suicidal to attack around?
Not that you can see currently. There's
Okay.
people that are panicking all around you that seem like maybe they could use firm direction.
Everyone! I point towards the gate, towards to the exit of the park. That way, move that way. Try
right.
not to harm anyone. Try in an orderly fashion.
So do you want to be persuasive, or are you trying to intimidate them into cooperation?
I fire shots over the head.
All right, so roll me intimidation.
Yeah. It's basically the same for me either way, so it doesn't really matter. 10.
It's
Although
enough to startle. Yeah,
Would
it
it
could
be
be
an-
advantage because you did use the gun, and you are a scary robot man with a puppet monster dog. I would be scared
Yeah.
in the dark.
The advantage didn't give me any better.
Okay. It gets them to course correct some. They were kind of scattered, but that got their attention
You know what,
enough
I got
to.
an idea.
Yeah.
Dog. I've heard sheepdogs do this.
Oh no!
Don't harm. But I'm
Okay.
gonna use my dog to start.
God, that's terrifying.
To hurting small children?
Yeah, there's probably some commoners that are like, you know what? Earth Elemental seems fine. I'll just. No. All right.
Yeah, that's a little harsh, but I'm using my dog to help.
All right. Ye-
Just
if nothing else, it terrifies them into moving a little more as a group.
yeah.
That's okay.
I never thought an Iron Defender would be a sheepdog.
Lord have mercy. Crud, do you want to do anything?
I don't think there really is anything to do. I'll just ready an attack for if a threat pops out.
You don't have anything that would help facilitate escape or crowd control?
Not if I want, unless you want me to burn people alive.
No.
I mean, I'm not dictating what your player or what your character can do. So, if you don't feel like that's true to to Crud's character, then no, don't do that.
He's not going to murder people.
All right. Let's. You know what, I'll just roll. I'll roll a d10. Okay. Nothing happens. All right, you guys see there's fire-breathing kittens. You actually start to see some other guild emblems are starting to come in. So some backup has been called. The what is it? The gold records, and what was the other one that was kind of like the Hufflepuffs of the
Moody
guild?
Booksellers?
Yeah, they come sweeping in, grabbing people, going after the earth elementals, and you guys are able to make it out of the park and kind of further into the city. And as you like turn back, you can just see there is all kinds of destruction and chaos happening. You see an airship go down as you're watching.
Oof.
And it's
my.
just
This exercise, this day at the park ended up being a lot more exciting than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah. And it continues to rage, but there's obviously help coming in. Technically, you've succeeded because you've gotten Dolly out safe.
Heck yeah. As soon as we're in a safe place, like
Take
far,
her to
far,
the
like
guild.
in a quiet.
Let her spend the night. We'll bring her back tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, maybe not the guild because the guild was being attacked. Maybe a hotel.
Okay.
But yeah. So I let her out of the bottle, or like I tell her to come out of the bottle because it wasn't corked or anything, and then I drop gaseous form, and she pops back into existence in the hotel room.
Oh my stars, what was that? What happened? Oh my goodness.
We saved you.
All those poor people. Oh my goodness. What happened?
You're going to have a little bit of survivor's guilt, but that is the only negative thing that happened to you.
I'd say the new park had its its opening day and its closing day at the same day.
Oh, those poor people. Well, I mean, I guess I'll just have to help fix it. Is what I'll just have to do. Can we go back now? Do they need help now? Should you all be helping?
It looks like there's a large sinkhole in the middle of the park now.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a good idea to build the park there again.
I think the plan today is evacuation.
Yeah, they're going to need you to rally their spirits once they're able to not be actively murdered anymore. And so you and your songs are going to guide them through this trying time. So we need you to live, Dolly. You got to stay here. You can't go back right now.
She places a hand on the side of your face. She goes, "Child, you are wise beyond your years. You are truly, truly right in this moment. We'll just have to persevere."
She moisturizes. Her years are more than you think.
Avoid sunlight, right?
Yeah. All right. You do get your money. It was already
Yay.
deposited into your accounts.
Excellent.
I will say, if it feels like this wasn't complete, that's because it's not. So, in the episodes that I'll be DMing to follow, there'll be other self-contained but connected threads.
I have a question.
Sure.
When I go back later, when the smoke has, died off and the dust has settled, is there a bucket of flowers, white carnations, still in the dressing room?
Roll me a luck check.
Oh, okay. Is that a D20?
Yep.
3.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No.
Those poor flowers.
Didn't make it. I crossed them off. I didn't get white carnations.
Not this time.
No.
Maybe next time.
Wow, that was actually a very interesting campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Part 1.
We are now at war.
Anything major that we missed?
So much, I'm sure. But we saved Dolly, so...
I know. I feel like
You saved
there's
Dolly.
a lot that happened that was like, nope, we're running.
Yeah, because we were
Yeah.
bodyguards.
Yeah, you were supposed to save Dolly. That was very much what you needed to do.
1,000 gold. Just to let you know how much money I have earned on my previous sessions, 100 gold per session. So I really wanted to save Dolly.
I kind of wanted to kill the worm.
Yeah.
You could
Like,
have.
was it
but,
feasible
I
for
was
us to
at-
kill the worm?
It has 247 hit points. It has a plus 14 to hit, plus poison.
I have 31 hit points. So
Yeah, it did almost kill me with one hit. So that's why I was kind of like, okay, maybe we weren't supposed to kill it.
Yeah, but you were also surrounded by, like, high-level adventurers.
So, like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
we had tried to stay and kill it, we would have gotten help from other party people.
but it would have one shot knocked me unconscious because I have 31 hit points. So
Well, you don't get...
But think of the XP we would have gotten.
If, like, these games are marked with XP.
Yeah.
yeah, we used the milestone.
XP means nothing.
Nope.
But yeah. So there is more to this story, but that'll come out
Look,
and
yeah, like I'm expecting there to be more, because I know you were also saying that you were making up magical items with your son, and I'm like, they're hidden. I know they're there. I want to know what they are.
You'll just have to play next time on the Fire
What are
Breathing
we gonna
Kittens.
find in the ruins of this park?
maybe some cool stuff.
A lot of dead
A lot of
bodies.
dead bodies.
Maybe
I don't want the dead bodies.
there might
I'm
be
glad.
I might be double or triple layering the plot twists. Yeah, poor Abbott. His banana stand didn't. There's no way it survived that.
So you brought it back just to destroy it.
More or less, yeah. Yeah. Maybe Abbott's okay. I don't know. We'll roll for it later. I mean, but canonically, it would have been in that area, so I felt like it was worth mentioning. Oh, I guess instead of bantering, well, thank you for joining us for this episode of Fire Breathing Kittens. Let me start over. We could just edit that. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Fire Breathing Kittens. Joining us today were Pidge,
Bye-bye.
Ammonist,
Thank you.
Tin Man, Crud, Junior.
Laters.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. You can find more adventures on Amazon.com in the bookstore Fire Breathing Kittens, all one word, podcast. We also have official merchandise on Redbubble.com. Go to Redbubble.com and search for works from your favorite characters such as Frath, Ammonist, Azreen, and more.